Okay, so I'm live simultaneously on YouTube and TikTok. Assalamu alaikum, everyone on TikTok. Thank you very much for coming early. I think I'll start with TikTok. I appreciate you all. So Gambia celebrated 60 years of independence, and we saw the celebrations. We heard some of the things that the government officials were saying. You're saying batung saw man ni kango to bam because na angale kango siya tabakele and molko kalafile programo akale for fansung kango to pruisa moi. All right, so nalia so few minutes la nga programo ni nga share promo salon ko programo be kirin ne yo so alin so few minutes la then sa diamo dati. Munem Diamond Jubilee, first and foremost. Diamond Jubilee is 60 years of celebrating something. Yo sanika Diamond niamo tubabal ko Diamond rek sangi taworo. Yeah, sangi taworo amuwalati ekawale celebrate. So Gambia be Diamond B. Stop using ala akeba yatale ay sangi taworo la soto. So niya jembe jura rola isa lonko Moli alone ko kabirun Gambia independence of 1965 for this year, 2025. I think what do you call it? Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. Can you link all a share because more ko nga share if it all finance tune in now. Just give me a minute. It's a bit of a mess. Why nga do ko banerek nga run quickly, and I had to come here live. Yeah. Just give me a second. Let me send this quickly. Okay. Sorry, 1 minute, please. Come in. Come in.
Are you on live?
Yeah, you can come in. What do you want?
That's fine.
You just wanted to distract me, right?
No, I was going to ask you a question, but you're clearly.
Yeah, go and ask a question quietly. What do you want?
Matter now.
All right, when I finish, I'll come and see you. All right, so anyway, Diamond Jubilee, tubabul ko Diamond Mumunati 60. Nini mo fututa sanju taworo al fututa ikafol ko albe Diamond Jubilee lala, albe anniversary lala, albe Diamond Jubilee la celebrate kan. Yo nimmo fanan wuluta wala ali fendo celebrate me alon ko ay sanji taworo si ikafa ko you're celebrating your Diamond anniversary, Diamond Jubilee. So Gambia sanji taworo sotola bi woto Gambia be Diamond bi Gambia mo ke balati. Yeah, wulat na ko nga Diamond Jubilee nying 60 years of Gambia's existence nga celebrate. Yo walat na this year ye safari man singate la natalo keje ntenga menjeje walam safari man singate la natalo man tara nyana tarla je because ate man tara yes abeno mol kono le melie diamo ke pour Gambia se independent soto bara man ke Gambia la man sati since nga independent soto since Gambia fan soto independence nying 1965 President Jawara in fact I started dame walam the first minister Kaburia Kumase kan administration, public administration in ka devolve. Yeah? Gambia ta ka domang di Gambia nola a starter before the 60s, but 1960 lang a first minister soto ka itandi ko Gambia no se fam marano. The first minister called Per S. Njai. Well nata ke Gambia la first minister te. As far as I'm concerned, first election I'll have to say was Per S. Njai 1960. Yo 1960 yung kono the first Gambia la nyaton ko kabun tubabol ka Gambia murundi Gambia nol kang mo follow men tombonta moli men tombong ye carte fay meye pour ke Gambia la mansati wala Per S Njayti yo Per S Njay nata gagné carte fayoto 1960 atarata je sanji flat tubabol ning Gambia nol ye la kuol dundi foy nata Per S Njay bondi je 1962 Yo Jawara nata remplace. So I'm not going to take you down a history, path of history. Nda folalie. Per esnja yala kul tinya bulu nyameng. Iko ha mo be man karto fay nung 1960. Yo ye nafiki ya tamandi je fo inata te bondi je. President Jawara nata gagné later on election o menkata 1962. Anata continue nyama as first minister. Then 1965. They devolved even more power, a semi-autonomy di mola. We became independent 1965. You're not a full independence of 1965, but a Manake Republic until 1970. Yo Wasanji Woro, 1965, kabunga independence of Fobi. Yo Wasanji Woro lebe, Taworo lebe Jurakang, Ning Talata Lungomen Tambita. Adamo Baroye Luntangol Commandinang. Nga Senegalais président o jeje aning Guinée Bissau président o aning ngamara Mauritania la président o wala nata kana Gambia la 60 years ka jura sanjita woro yo so sign munati na mul independent o sign Adama Barrow koto aning independent o before Adama Barrow bina independence fatata because niko banko ya fansoto atata nata banko me ya fansoto akala fansun security sotole banko ka fansun tamande nya sotole banko ka fansun economy sotole banko ka fansun energy sector sotole banko ka la fen jama men ka fengo ke bankoti aka sotole ka fo ko sovereignty and territorial integrity bara bimbe damen Adama Barrow koto ntol man na own security soto na security sénégalais le adi molla sénégalais soldarol fangole ka Adama Barrow fango garde hala principal bodyguard sol melning Adama Barrow be dula killing emo sénégalais lete Adama Barrow man la Gambia dingola so amang la fi Gambia dingole sotia bala pour kate garde yo so wala na tata sénégalais samna auto bi TikTok mbe Gambia la diamond jubilee la diamola and bi we are live mbe TikTok le live thing and in YouTube bilam arami salungoti on the 20th of February 2025 2 days after Gambia's diamond jubilee. So therefore Nkanaka Chake Fode, welcome to the program. Yefang introduce Jandimbe program or datila. Mbe Diamond Jubilee la diamola. Then ngata President Jamela immunity provisional molsa moifa koima Gambia constitutional e munefo ECOWAS UN aning African Union e d'accord no munela jam for President Jama bota jang. Then APRC la MP me diamo ke man problem soto MP la diamo dia I ala statement kata ka lua fango I don't have problems with that. Ika fome ko Bakary K Badjie I don't have problems with that. But I Kenya men to Bible ko is not what you did, is how you did it. Wala kente problem what in cool kono. You understand? Yo mbako ka chalal but man la finga focus back on an individual me alon ko aya yitandi mola le ko ate mol meliate ke fenti bi ama wol mol respect ama o mol la tamo soto ama amang wo decency soto ka murumo mol ka nga fo ko nyinem hamote sang lafta ka nyine ke wo mol le teke fenti bi bare ma o mol respect iman silo tamande anyanta tamala nyame. So that's the problem. It's not what you've done, it's how you done it. Yo nimbota je nse Gambia jube in general be mbedameng when we're talking about Gambia going forward, because Abedam cool things are crucial. Gambia better in Bakele, and we need to do something to be able to get out of the current predicament. Yeah, Jele. Yeah. Yo, thank you very much. But to able to introduce Madingol Yinem for the church, professor for the church, the APRC le, and Gambia Nolan to start with, and it's a very good Gambian. Thank you. For the go on, I've muted the chat.
Okay, baraka bake lamin. Mbe jayla mbe tentula. Kadwe alama satala susima la ninjata kende. Itele ale da fami alama ada yake.
Amen.
Kadwa na Gambia banko imimu Gambia la kairoti alama ala yo kendol be.
Amen.
Ale intanka katala anin katarto.
Amen.
Me wandi banko le kam. Man ni kolka wole fo tumaranke ya. Mbe duwala alama satala alama ala intanka setano. Amen ya Rabbi. So you what again? Yeah. A perfect topics to discuss.
Yeah.
Killing Wolum independent or Koti. Flanjango, you talked about
President Jamila immunity and another agreement with ECOWAS.
The immunity, actually, may I allow you to say President Jamila immunity, but I want to say the immunity clause will be for presidents because the same 1997 constitution will be and it's still immunity clause on section 69 is still applicable for Adama Barrow in Atra TJ.
Yeah.
But all the same, do Kachala, in Atafana Kapoko, Bakary Badjie decision which is fine Prunga Kacha, where for him exactly, but remember and say jump photo.
Yeah.
So more individual quality. Where for Yamin, do Manding call from coming for you go Kumo Munatina ya for Yamin.
Yeah.
So this out and Tabuno Kumuniatina Yakenyami.
Yes.
All the same, then the last one Gambia predicament Bedami B.
Yeah.
So Bibula later do Nankachako and Mino Natana. Nyato Domandi. And then you saying, but New Lamin Carbon professor is just out of respect long day because I don't know how a professor can tell somebody. So you know, number one is more of a professor than I am. So Allah baraka bucket.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Viewers all being back la me kachakela mandika kangoto. Nse no jola kangoto fanang anin surwa kangoto. Momo kango kang Sonia te ferek. Ese dunano ese kachakeno. Ya moile. Yo so programo benyameng. Be mba datilale from Gambia Diamond Jubilee because nga dati nyame wolem nyamo diamond wolem 60 years ti sanje taworo wolem diamond ni ka fengo celebrate ko your diamond anniversary diamond jubilee is about 60 years old. Yo Gambia dung be when we talk about a nation sovereignty to babo ka fo men ko sovereignty ye fansoto banko ya fansoto ani ko territorial integrity bankola tonko nanol beto abe bankole bulu ni Gambia jube bi abala fa warata bake because Gambia te Gambia fango bulu amantara Gambia oh my god, excuse me. Let me get a drink. Sorry guys, I had to get a drink. Oh my god, sorry, I just had recovered. I don't know what happened to my okay guys, sorry. Give me a minute. I don't know what happened to my throat. I had a cold last week anyway, and I recovered from it.
Maybe, you know, I tell you something. I don't know whether you have seen this breaking news.
No.
There's a big row. People on Facebook they put it fight between MPP and UDP in their campaign. Maybe you're funny.
Well, not a foot and
it's interesting. And one can write something instead of saying the Battle of Sankandi.
Yeah.
We are not going to call it the Battle of Kiang Masembe.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's going to be discussed later in the predicament of this society.
Yeah.
And I'm bring Kiang Masembe to London.
To London, yeah. Well, foot and Jankai. So it's true. So
okay.
Yeah, it can just by election ward council election or be all kange. Unbelievable.
This is more than it should be interesting to write a bit of a write-up and call it the Battle of Masembe.
Masembe, yeah.
The amount of money.
Yeah.
The amount of link it up on both sides.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But anyway,
yeah, okay. So nga continue. So near Gambia Jube before day, a balafa warata bakela because ntol fangola mansakeo. Italian sifa sort of anywhere in the world. Dame alonko mansakeo kamol bonnen am banko kotento kana pour kate garde. Ala principal bodyguard, Adama Barola own bodyguards, principal bodyguards, imu Senegalese leti. But in Tolko, ngam fansum banko sotole. I've never seen this. This never happened before. I'll never buka karang dolato dame alanko in peacetime. Moeta la body, even in war, yeta banku kotengola security samanang yena purke garde. Yes, Jackson Sane, I never heard this before. This is the first time ngaje bare. The same Adama Barrow ya tolo Senegal. That's where he got sworn. So anatala a continental culture la ka ita ni gambe dingol la ko. Malala mampare ka doko di alla pura sente garden na state house auto pour ali ken na principal bodyguard solti ba nata mbita auto na state house o bebe faring senegalais soldaro la fengo fembeke kan state house fengo fembeke kan gambia bi everybody everywhere mo bele kalong membe caring gambia la banko gambia kono at the moment mo bele kalong abuka senegalais kumpa senegalais kalong na mune ben na state house Jumal benna state house Adama Barrow be muneke kan suto Adama Barrow kana tama mintola akana mune bara akana muneke Senegalel ka belolong aman Senegalel kumpa, and you will not have this anywhere else in the world. Senegalel ni la kuobe itina Gambia kana ka Gambianol ta ke Basir Jomai fay la bodyguard solti wala Ousmane Sonko la bodyguard yalla ni be fole la banko la ka dati wala nyama ike infiltrate le ka dungi tole yela kuol be dundi nyokono ye filindi ye silande ya fo ko ha kana son gambe dingol yesuti la wole ke la principal bodyguard olte because aman koy gambenol mu president Jammeh la mollati ni tarta je president Jammeh be kila le pour ye fa yalla nyine fonum Adama Barrow la jang in 2017 fa futata tembo mento iba fokan non Adama Barrow ya nin gambe citizens on yo ko state house ila air conditioner le poisonole kenun je pour ka Adama Barrow fa na dun tanun je rek abe falal dak na la mol dun ta je rek ibe falal dak ñing ko masi fala ka fonun jang 2017 iko president Jammeh lafta ka Adama Barrow fa aborita tata mabu Macky Sall la randa koto. So some of these things ika foi la bankoto wala nyama mansa keo ni mo kana na apareta doko wala na keta jatolem a fatiyatale abuka bore a monyo opponenola hani mo oppositionolati bare president ngo mambije as a fatiya nyawnya ikaita ndi Gambia dingol la ko you're ready for the prime time, you're ready for prime time 100%. Ise batandi nyawnya ise silandi nyawnya ibije la pour kalo Gambia dingol ye. But the first thing Adama Barrow e menke wolem mol mele carte fire anala partner sol ate boritale alio ayol black harm's way atata la hajola atata Senegal amabuta Macky Sall la randakoto. This is what I find difficult to understand why Adama Barrow behaved that way in 2017, because ni moli ante tombong ye carte dinna anung fitino nata funti. The first thing I'll do is to protect those people, not to run away in Ebola, because Neil Cameron Fondun time moment, President Jammeh had no intention of killing Adama Barrow. Maybe rogue elements, I don't know. But President Jammeh, at that point, the spotlight was on Adama Barrow, and President Jammeh manke en novice, amanke mo kuntante, President Jammeh ki mira bakele. The last thing he would like to do at that point is to kill Adama Barrow, because naya ke dunia bele balo nako atele Adama Barrow fa, walala masukundale Adama Barrow fa. He wasn't going to do that. But this is the fear they play on people. So be Gambe bedame, ntola fishing license Senegalese la ka wafi on behalf of the Gambia, and they ka wafi men na niala price o jube 556,000 euros for 6 years. Fengomealonko, the European Union in France, they'll make millions, 50 million, 100 million in those 6 years from Gambia la tuna and in Hague. Mun deal si fale wati, a deal si fa manya na sign la, munat na Gambia tela own fishing license no wafi la. Why do we have to give it to Senegal puru ya wafi? Munat na nga 30 million a year euros nga tanga di Senegal la kasuri trade kasu men ka wafi nung Gambia aka bog Gambia kata banko kotengolto. It used to give Gambian government 30 million euros a year. Ya moile na own military barracks all san Senegalese lebije na Gambia la territory jama Senegalese la security de kaduna le adiata galie nyameng ye Gambia dingol bung ye fa ye Gambia dingol bung ye wudaindi Gambia dingol bukatano school, the schools closed, the health centers closed, e ka Gambia dingol kidnapped from the Gambia ke samba Senegal, ka dol fa Senegal ke furel murundi nang Gambia, ka dol baramaje ke murundi na baramaringo murundi nang back to the Gambia. What do you see for the member caring Gambia being Meya Lonko is giving us sovereignty? Na energy system be Senegal lebulo and in car power entirely signed. Because dollar power station no Adama Barrow na la mole, you all file completely. We don't have our own power stations anymore. we rely on Senegal 100% or car power. Yajele. New world ko be in Gambia Sonkata, Turkish all. We'll come to the Turkish a little bit because Sani na poro fanantale yadi Turkish all. After Turkish all your military motor firing all samanang yadi Adama Barola about 17 or 18. Ntolmantara mo kelekan. We're not at war. Why should we prioritize our own deep seaport, ka mortgage, ka wafi, ka exchange with 17, 18 old military, mini military tanks? Monat nambe manya sifa kekang. I want Gambian people to let us know why are we allowing these things to happen for the. Thank you very much. Nopero, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Now, so I just wanted to about this. I can find out jubilee.
Diamond Jubilee.
Golden, whatever they call it. Yes, Lamin, follow. Not a million allow if you allow me.
Yeah.
I want to go straight where Kumase Damin.
Yeah.
That is the Diamond Jubilee.
No problem.
60 years of
yeah.
Independent is relative.
Yeah.
I always said that, especially in Nimbijang. I am independent. Independent. So like independent is very relative. No, because me nobody is entirely independent.
Yeah.
Because me you are able to do everything on your own. And so on.
Yeah.
But if
yeah.
In order to fulfill your own so. Because you are not so diverse to be everywhere. You are not you cannot be multitasking. Can you help me do that?
Yeah.
That also shows you're fully independent. So, but when it comes to politics, is funny. We don't look at the metaphorical meaning of the word. Context, what do we mean when we say political independent?
Yeah.
Yes, we have gained the independent to rule ourselves and have the people in positions.
Yeah.
But are we totally politically independent? No, because there are influence of other people in some of the decisions we even make.
Yeah.
One of them is USAID. Every stop they go. It can suspend.
Yeah.
The first people to cry is Gambia, among many African countries.
Yeah.
So independence economically, we would not have even thought of that. But we are relying on them on so many things, including the fact that they wanted to do a court case.
Yeah.
And then okay. Because the is being jeopardized.
Yeah.
So to be independent completely out of it. But let's now look at a little bit how do we become independent. Gambia been colonized by the British.
Yeah.
Independent because if a country like Senegal
yeah.
Independence, they wanted us to be part of their province. An American writer even wrote it. At that time, we were only 250,000 as a population.
Yeah.
But we give credit to our political pioneers. Now, I would have loved to see on that banner at the background,
yeah.
they have Edward Francis Small, Jane Qualify,
yeah.
I am Ibrahim K Badjie MP.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see Sanjali Bojang on the background.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see those new mall mini alonko. And do not that school, you can buy school or pedal. Can make so election second.
Yeah.
We went to a point where it was not the first election in 1965. Elections called Ketale, whereby Perinjai could have been the first premier.
Yeah.
But the election were only done between Banjul and Kombo St. Mary. That's terrible. I didn't go.
Yeah.
But due to so many things, they went to Malprof.
Yeah.
And that's where I am Gaba Jahumpa. That's Bala Jahumpa or La Fada.
Yeah.
Claim ko we can't give it to Penjai because only not even a third, Banjul and Compton Mary only voted. The rest of the country did not vote. So they agreed. And that was before independence day. So what did they claim to make Soya Demon? Well, 2/3 majority. 2/3 majority is showing majority carries the vote. And that is one of elements of democracy. So how can people who don't know claim Adamabaro brought democracy to us? And with these people, we are talking about elements of democracy before even we have independence. So let people learn from there. Go, we have exercised our democratic right well before Tuabul from Binantolia. The democratic may be different, but it is. So Tuabul not a song, it could turn out 2/3 majority. So that's one element. But the other element of democracy is to go and lobby and campaign for people to vote you without force. It's also another democratic process. Adamabaro did not bring that in the Gambia. They don't understand politics. So, in background, I would have loved to see those people. The first political party, it was the first political party, JC5, Gen Qualify, then you have UP, you have other political parties coming in. So, but to cut the long story short, Farman Singate has never been democratically elected. He has been imposed on us before we have a constitution. Then the premier was Jawara. So Republic in 1970, and we have a president. So the three presidents we have are President Jawara, the late President Jawara, the ex-president Jame, and the present president. But the other one was a governor imposed on us by. But Atuta Jelefanamanja is history. We don't want to erase our history. We could have been better to add other people there. Now coming down to EMU for recently, regarding Bankola situation, next topic.
We can go into that. We can go into that. Bankola situation.
We cannot call ourselves independent when we are not economically independent. When we are not security-wise, we are not secured. When near Jube, education-wise, educational status bedam in Gambia, there's only one university. And today, when you go to Guinea-Bissau, it was enshrined with wars, coming for fighting to earn their independence. Now they have more than one university in Bissau, right? So I need to be Syria, a country that President Jammeh used to help to put up their security and other establishment in place. Today, those people are far ahead of us. That independence. The other point is we cannot be independent if we are depending on people to feed us. President Jawara quotation akoni mi yalon ko ila buntu be bandale ise yilla tilikili konkola and hanisa intola buntu be bandale wala nanka konko soto ning ayata hanisa intol independently our educational elites are still leaving this country kanana banta kana kata banta which we call brain drain umulu bit banko dokuka niaje buta banko kanginata because they don't have a job. It is a shame for us to spend $150 million to celebrate what is not even an independent. It is a shame. 150 million could have been spent on building a massive agricultural establishment where we should be able to produce onions and tomatoes and so on. Tomato paste puri dada. We can just make some import, or there's enough. We don't spend foreign currency to import those kind of things in the country. Secondly, 150 million could have been spent on our university to complete the project as quickly as possible. Despite the president goes there, target meet, and these are some things. We also have seen recently people are claiming, because in fact, it's a boy will can. Foreigners. So what? Businessman, why can't they have 2-3 bakeries set up by the government, employ Gambians, so that it will help to control the price of bread?
Yeah.
But B, iko bakela tasne ko no alkana ke fonyo madada min den down there it went up to $40.
Yeah.
People were buying bread for $40. Okay, so they have to talk them porque bondina out of that strike.
Yeah.
Ning ayatara ko. Yaya jamme kanila bakery ol minulo ima be misuse ima be tinya abe function kan.
Yeah.
Ya still state owned thing from wole fisa. President Jammeh will be very happy that it's been used by the people and feeding Gambians rather than Kataka be destroy Kawa Modolia. Where are those factories? Sorry, those bakeries in Kamolnafa? It's gone.
Yeah.
Because they don't have their priorities right. So Kodi Jamal spent a I have seen the invitation of other foreign people. One normally they become a tradition in our politics. The president will invite them. But what are you going to show? Why invite them? Even Nathan Gilela. Are we, as a country, are they, trying to bring, Pan-Africanism? No. I still stand. You cannot bring a president to a country who has got his soldiers occupying our country. When he went back to Senegal, he told the French to leave.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't tell us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have the French.
Yeah.
Is it because they are white or they are racist? Why then occupied our own country with their soldiers? Then there is a motive there to defend us all. Why should we have soldiers?
Absolutely.
Scouting the whole of Pony.
Yeah.
Why do we have police scouting the whole of State House? Why can't they tell them, okay, now we've asked the French to leave. You should come. You should, make good use of your security.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, and nyale for naketa Senegalese. Yeah.
Yeah, at the border of Guinea-Bissau.
Yeah.
They are said to be the Western the Western people are trying to instigate a fight between the Senegalese and Casamance people and Bissau. Among 24 Tulo and in Gasmimbe, Senegal.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario is coming in Senegal. It's not about Sonko saying corruption, Jubante, and so. No, it's not that. It's the influence of the Western world on their country.
Yes.
Yeah. Because during during President Jawara time, because Nigeria wanted to help us out of the predicament in which we are, they used to give us thousands of crude oil.
Yeah.
For us to process it and help ourselves. What crude oil never reached the land of the Gambia.
Yeah.
It's been processed by the British. A bank account opened in England here by the British. Money put in that account, which has never been, which Gambia has never benefited, but the then people in the covering what funded that. Up till today, what is one of the biggest scandal of corruption that happened. But they don't talk about it because President Jawara is a bantal bepare. Oh, President Jawara is mistake will mean Kasia Battle. President Jawara political party in the Gambia. President Jawara was a veterinarian working at Abuko. Covering the Gambians People are using tribal lines here.
Yeah.
People are using money. Why spend an ambassador all the way from other places? He left their job, came. All they are doing in Kiel is a phone campaign because they are Kielkas. They are minister. They are campaigning. Permanent secretaries, they are campaigning. This should be done by only the party.
Yeah.
Party hierarchy. Not civil servants using government vehicles, using government fuel, using everything for Katraje.
Yeah.
The same thing applies to UDP. UDP MP, so they are using Mutoni Koyasane. They are going everywhere. They are putting a lot of resources in there.
Yeah.
And if you go to Demban, I've never had UDP has gone there to donate them $2 million worth of materials.
Yeah.
In Demban Hospital. We have not had it in Buyam. We have not had them do that in Faravenya and so on. But they're spending millions on only to get a councillor replaced. This is sad.
Very sad. Okay, thank you very much. And for the Yajile Gambian men Sambakan to Saudi Arabia, we heard from the Adama Barola government official. Ikanna mol bondi Gambia ke Samba Saudi Arabia, and they'll be getting about $200 drunk a month. $200 eka funding kale bondi Gambia. Ke Samba Saudi Arabia kata do kola just to get $200 a month. Given the human rights record, na jele jang ikan na sister soul treat nyameng Saudi Arabia ning Arab do. Ike treat nyameng jang jana hani $2,000 a month. Inyante mirale because abedameng the welfare of your citizens, ila health and safety, ila mental well-being is very important to the government. Ni bela dindingol banku dingol funtindila ila banko kata do kola dulato. You need to make sure ikata banko mentor that banko nying respects the working time directive. Ikata banko mentor respects the well-being of their employees. They respect the emotional feelings of their employees. They respect the pay grades that the employees are going to get. Ika gambe dingo bondi gambe kata Saudi Arabia, only for them to get $200 at the end of every month on a very hard, arduous task. Hard labor, ikata doko menke, amambo ko ikasi office ole kono ye penota ya safe kay toka. Amambo ko ikata si dula dole to ikamo saf do morola aya domo. No, ikata hard labor doko lela in Saudi Arabia, and in the same thing in Spain. Nothing wrong with that. Spain maybe, because at least na handing joro man siya bake, if they treat the migrant workers come ike treat Nyamen, the other workers from Eastern Europe and in Duladol, it's still good because ite dokundila ko follow, ite sindila je wuloka domoroke dameng ise domoroke je, ite musundingo mutala ya ning wulo ye lanyo kom ka video meng je from Arab duka Kenyameng. Nta jirai be muso landi la duma eke sumuna kan wala ka fendol ke akan. Some of these things we need to be careful. Nka na wandi dingol bondi Gambia ke samba Arab do for $200 a month. Dame alon control bere nga jenyola bere nga monyola e ka menken na Gambia sungutu dingol la Arab do. Amanke bere ka ke onyama is not all of them, because some of them are doing very decent jobs. They're earning clean money. They're doing whatever they can to support their families at home. But men for kan wolem ni be Gambia dingol funtin la ke samba banta, make sure you vet the companies, make sure company in workers rights zoning are top notch. Ma foko etaye jo $10,000 la no na keta ka o joro le kenung Saudi Arabia wala dula dolto wala Kuwait nyol wala Lebanon ibe function dingol le tala because wall said doko kenole to get $10,000 a month salary. But $200 Kamul Bondi Gambia can fly all the way to Saudi Arabia just to be paid $200 at the end of every month. Well, if it's unemployment today. But the other part which is concerning is the human rights, the treatment of our brothers and sisters. Yagile. I don't mind. Ni motata accommodation or provider, aye. Ye domoro provider, ye transport provider, you provide everything, including the bills are paid, and you provide medical care for that person. $200 a month in the grand scheme of things is not bad, because near Jube, no change in Gambian currency, you'll get about $12,000, $13,000 a month salary. Because you're not going to need it, because your employer will provide everything else. Walat na contract onying, ye dundi contract o mento kata Saudi Arabia, it needs to be people needed to look at it carefully. For every other expense ying, iba jola le ban janding Gambia dingol betala je. Na keta in that $200, these people need to dip into it to pay their own bills, to provide for their own medical care. Would deal in Gambia government manjana allow at all. And we already know some of these countries ekamenke migrant workers all. Some Arab countries are better than others. Yajele. Bare near some of the treatment je ekana dokulal ike treat nyame ike muta nyame ke torande. Gambia government o manyana sonna nunka Gambia dingo bondi Gambia kata for Saudi Arabia ya jo $200 drona, and then you have to go into that $200 ka fengo bondi je pour kela mol fenke kela mol topoto. So yes, mambalang migration la mol kata Spain, fair enough. Ni kata Spain and work in the farms, Eastern European people o kakele. I've met farm workers in the United Kingdom in the course of investigating farms on behalf of the Environment Agency. I've met people who are being enslaved in England, modern slavery. Ye Gambia dingol jelemel bobokan Gambia kata Saudi Arabia, looking from outside looking in, it resembles modern slavery to me, because nga inspectional kele of farms on behalf of Environment Agency to find out what these farms are doing, what their employees are doing, whether they are complying with working time directives, whether these employees actually have the right to work in the United Kingdom. So near more Bondi Gambia looking in $200 drone, it tells me straight away, without even looking into the contract in detail, it tells me straight away that it's a case of modern slavery. Yajele. Banko ma fan soto amala funding kel mako no wala kadung yin deal sifato. Ning deal sifa samana num President Jamela Tam and intol APRC murunta back to government. Yin deal sifa, there's no way we're going to comply with the terms of a deal like that. Ebe Gambia dingo bondila Gambia ka samadulato hard labor at doku kolemala ikajo only $200 a month. That is a typical version. All alarm bells are ringing, pointing towards modern slavery. Ngawle jenyin koto B ntolbe Diamond Jubilee celebrate kan Gambia ma fan soto. For them for walem, really and truly, Banco TJ Mealonko is fully independent. There is no country that's an island. Banco bele ka firo ke nyo fe nyo etol dambangol koto bare nka mem for molie walem. Firo is not a problem. We don't have problems trading with France. We don't have problems trading with United States or United Kingdom, wala Senegal, wala Guinea-Bissau. We want the trade to be fair. Terms sola albe men agree la pour alie firo ke anyanta banku fulol be na falale amanke banku kilinti de comme tubabol European ol meta ka menke Africa sanji kemel nane sanji kemelulu ka sele mol kokang ka mol torande kana kan na fulota ka samba Europe wala banku kotengol to for next to nothing tol bukam fang benefit no wokulto. We need to refuse that. Well, now we are talking about independence, not that banko selona fanye at a fembundela banko kotento at a fensambala banko kotento. No, we're not talking about that. Mbemendiamo kan wolem ifansum korda amuitalete. Ite sonna moena ay funtina mbanta na akoko ha ila kabineto membe jana wala ila salo mbayele malale ngake chaga bungote. No, ite sonnala because ila bungolem ibe bannatole. To babole menke Africa non la for 400-500 years and in chagaya muluntala what hani chagaya fandola fesiata to babole menke because it all kanale yena mol torani yena dimusol nin dinkewol muta ye sitting ye samba to ba bankol to ke force to dokundi mbuka femfen sotoje yalan chaga dol wol ka fen sotoje ke jole ise chago nene no sinya killing ita nene no la sinya fula ya mwele bare to babol ima opportunity din to la fampuru kan ka foko ngenene sinya kilin sinya fula no yen tol forcele ye mol fawo kan yena bagasol ta yena naflo ta o kan what sort of activity ngam bangwala. We don't want to give away our resources next to nothing. Woto mbatunga other guests all nge invite nang Abdou Badjie, welcome to the program. Anim Babukar, welcome to the program. Anim Pulojeri. So maybe we start with Abdou Badjie. Welcome to the program, Abdou. If you can unmute yourself. Bimbe Gambia Diamond Jubilee and in Gambia Independence le Diamokang. Then we'll talk about President Jamela agreement and in ECOWAS. and in African Union and the United Nations. Then we'll talk about APRC la MP Bakary K Badjie Menkoabe Lola MP yala nga fonu nyame jang at the beginning. Amambo ko ay memfo wale kasiata ay kuol tamandi nyameng wale man tamandi silokan. And Bakary Badjie ala constituency fonyi bintan karana wala ke MPT anyanta wol bunyala nung ay sara wala ko akana menke akana wala ke. He didn't do it, but we'll get to that point. So Pulo Jerry, welcome to the program. We'll start with Abdou Badjie, then we'll go to Babukar Koli, and then we'll go to Pulo Jerry, and then we'll go to the next topic in terms of our discussion. Thank you very much. Abdou, welcome to the program.
Yeah, okay. Lamin, be konton na bake, you know.
I am Abaraka Abenyade.
Yeah, be janne man, you know, because nila do ko jele in TikTok on the social media.
Yeah.
Because nga jele ibe kata kam bakele, you know, for Gambia ta nyato man, you know.
Thank you.
But alama ale ma ko bake man, you know.
Oh, thank you.
Mo feng yamu for Jambe is something true, you know. Kuma ta bakele man, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm a dead fans of APRC, you know.
Yeah.
Because I was in Gambia for a time and I'm here in Germany.
Yeah.
I'm dead of APRC, you know. So APRC you know.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Thank you very much, Abdul. Abetiata Bake. So Gambia bedam and B. It a menjeje. Yamera Gambia is okay, no problems, Polo Jerry. When you're ready, no problems. It a mera Gambia independence also to come Gambia beno nyameng 1994 kata 2016. Yamera Gambia be wala to be bang o Gambia fisiata la beno ndamen 2016.
No, Lamin niaje modo fang on to the comment modo ya sefejele ako we are not independent, you know.
Yeah.
Right now in Gambia because we are not independent because we are independent no more, you know. More fang soto nore, you know. Security soto nore, you know, banko kono, you know.
Yeah.
Because I intend Gambia Benjamin teng abe kul bele jahaseta nyo kono boy.
Yeah.
In and out a bele jahaseta nyo kono. So adiamo siata bake, you know. Sainte mumbe hapun kang in Gambia.
Yeah.
During President Jammeh Wotamula in Gambia.
Yeah.
Those things buka soto noje. But right now in Gambia, we lack of lot of things in Gambia.
Yeah. Okay, so Abedameng. Yeah, Yalo Wotumo Gambia Bedamen. Before 2017, the most important part because Niaje Eko Mansakunda is the public. Hadama dingol. Mole Kamansakunda tombon kake government. Kake Kamansakunda tamande anyanta tamala nyame. Before 2017, Ngajele Gambia Benum Dameng, for Muso Lembang, for Keo Lembang, for Dindingolem, for Keba Lembang, for Tubabolem, for Mofingolem. Wato wati diata e Gambia Banko Kang, Tonko Nano Beto. Dula diata e isitano with no problems whatsoever. Fengo fen diata e kakele with no problems. Ibuka sila ka foko, ha, nkana bitu kata bitu koto konko benna, 2 a.m. lem somanda, suto tema, nimfuntita, mube nyapilankan ayemfa wala e barama. Yalo mbuka soto nuwatamo.
Yes, I mean, yamu for Tonyalom because nte mbama akawafiro ke nlatro kunda sabiji marse kono.
Yeah.
Because what time wala ngakorda soto nema kunkuje, you know, opposite plazas latro kunda over basic school je. So someone that thing around nsafo no someone that you know that after ningal ye subasaliteng.
Yeah.
I helped my mom to carry his fenkol dal ala legumol ten kam akamunwa fi fenko to Marcel to, you know.
Yeah.
Ngasamba. But during that time, what time wala plazas che.
Yeah.
Ima fence. So more katambi school auto je.
Yeah.
ye funte wo ma fa wala yeta fo latu kundala bade fenko nyi
bade kota
back after then you dung marcel to
yeah
the duro time nkata in peace ngambero danda for marcel to I feel okay I monon so kono in peace
yeah
was sign time from the bejang in Europe but sometimes for mero fan sign take off for a sign about to phoning fenko kilo fenka da domondi
yeah
yeta firola because I'm on safe sign
yeah
purela mero bula in somoda juno
yeah
ayeta ako akata maseto maybe gal sa gangs no je
yeah and I ketale already ajube o mero memfa wotumo just last 2-3 weeks ago yeah itatale nyapita kangala korda ko ne afa just like that so it's good that ni janintilobe funti like ebukela mero alawa funti because Gambia futata wala to be yala walat nambe diamo kan niko sovereignty and independence bare mol tanten siloti the public right of way criminal ole otale already hani bela fansung salo to wala cabinet toto criminal ol ke da ke no maje iman dang silo kan donde ike no manan ila cabinet toto ke kamol fa ke barama ka cool beke molla kordat something that never happened before yalong if your mind is not free imam freedom soto if your mind is not independent you're not independent hanna kita munebe bulu ila sondo mo be iniyo be toraring membe bulu amete nafa femfen na this is where Gambia is today ye fengo bela di Adama Barola in 2017 to babol fengol be goodwill stuff ning Adama Baro nata bimbe damen most of us have never experienced membeka kan Gambia kono be yajele so this is why we're saying although we're celebrating a diamond jubilee it's just a ceremonial issue effectively operationally procedurally ntolmang independence sort of we're not celebrating independence 4-day konunjang earlier independence full independence bankuma sort of which is true no country is an island because as a Kenya it's a fendo important from somewhere namanke bagasoti abekela brain drain leti because Europe ning America baby firing African brain mold lela sadly I cannot complain too much about that because they give you everything. You contribute their intellectual capacity towards their development. So Wofanang is part of not being independent. So 4-day wala fonun jambare. On the occasion of the Diamond Jubilee, Babukat, are you there? Babukat Koli. Oh, Babukat is mute. All right. Anyway, yeah. So 4-day, you want to come in quickly, or should I go to user 7433 or ngata na next topic auto in terms of Gambia constitution or money for President Jame or la Gambia presidential? Yeah, I'm for President Jamele because the former Hosela Sol, President Jamele mitola headache. Still, President Jamele tola headache. Any NPP supporters or President Jamele headache, but the constitution was not written for President Jame. The constitution o Jawara Sansan Jele for Aminjio Bantalungo Menna. Abeya Jame Sansan Nale for Aminjio Bantalungo Menna. The same constitution o Adam Baro Sansan na for Aminjio Dantalungo Menna. But na Jele ko Adama Baro La Masakunda was the first government may constitutional provisional Jefa Koete Maleu, but they still decided Qatar ka constitutional provisional nin ka tinya because it left like a commissional law against President Jame, Commission of Inquiry called Jane Commission and in TRRC. Ye wale kenunjang 2017 coming to now. But then we go to that topic. Babukar is mute. User 743.
Sorry, can I speak?
Yeah, you can go first, Transformer. We can talk about Gambia's Diamond Jubilee and independence or any related topic before we go to President Jammeh's immunity provisions.
All right, thank you very much. And respects to each and everybody who is listening, being on top and then being on the ground.
Thank you.
Mr. Host, one thing we need to understand.
Yeah.
You see, as people of color, I will put it, for lack of a better choice.
Yeah.
it's so heartening that people are really suffering. We are suffering.
Yeah.
People of color, you and I, wherever we go, we are suffering. Be it in our own continent, be it in our own houses, be it in the diaspora, be it in the Asian world, anywhere on the face of the planet you see black people, we're suffering.
Yeah.
Why are we suffering? That's the question that we should be asking ourselves. For more than 5 centuries.
Yeah.
For more than 5 centuries, which is almost equivalent to 500 years.
Yeah.
We're still suffering. Nothing has gone in our favor. We cannot even make a decision on our own as human beings.
Yeah.
I think that is something that is really, really, really worrying, because when you look into the future, like I have been saying this, we should develop for the younger generation that is below us. That younger generation should develop for the generation that is coming after them.
Yeah.
But it's rather disheartening that this is not actually happening in our community. You see, the reason why I don't have time for independence, to me, is nonsense, and it will absolutely be nonsense under my eye, is because there is no freedom and there is no single way of independence.
Yeah.
At least we might argue that, yes, independence is good, we can celebrate it. Yes.
Yeah.
But imagine if you are celebrating your independence and yet still your citizens are going to bed hungry.
Yeah.
My brother, what is the essence of you celebrating that independence?
It's not worth celebrating.
Does it worth it?
No.
If women are dying in the maternal faculty because of lack of equipment, should you not be ashamed of celebrating your independence?
You should be ashamed indeed.
If all your institutions are being run by external forces, when things are tough, you have to go and then tell the English people, like their former colonial semi-gods, whatsoever name you might like to attribute to them. You have to take instructions from them to tell them that, this is what my country intends to do. How do you see it? My brother, we have a greater problem as people of color. I don't know whether people are understanding this.
Yeah.
That is, black people, our problem is not tribal sentiment. It's not segregation.
Yeah.
We, of course, do have that. We have that problem. It's within us. But it's unfortunate that we need to understand one thing. That is, we have an external problem that we need to tackle first. If the interference of the external factor is not solved, the internal problem will not be regulated.
Yeah.
Look at countries in Africa that are ready to push out the Western power from their countries. The standard they are today, and we the ones who think that they are our friends, we cannot be compared. It's a mile, millions of miles in between.
Yeah.
Why? Because these people are snake in another way around. They will pretend themselves to be our friends, and then when actually they aren't friends, they are thieves in wolf clothes.
Yeah.
It's just like if a wolf told you, put me in office, and then I will be eating grasses after I come to the office.
Yeah.
Automatically, if you are smart enough, you wouldn't believe it. But if you are not smart enough, you will automatically understand that, come on, let me just put it because he promised to eat grass.
Yeah.
There is no way that wolf can eat grass. It has to eat what? Flesh.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the most disheartening part about Gambia as a community, about Gambia as a society, is there's a high level of selfishness within ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the language, actually, but I believe that's the only way we can put it. People are selfish.
Yeah.
Today, if you are suffering, you want everybody to come out and then struggle and shout with you.
Yeah.
But once you get into it, forget it, like you don't care. You see, I will tell you this. People do talk about corruption, selfishness. It's because they are not in that opportunity. But once they are in it, they don't seem to care about others.
Yeah. They forget very quickly.
Imagine, we said we are celebrating 60 years. 60 years.
Yeah.
My brother, 60 years is not 6 days.
No.
Tell me, do we even have a hospital?
Not anymore.
Do we even have that military that we need to defend ourselves?
Not anymore.
The world is moving into tech system, into defensive mechanism, because today nobody is safe. Any country that doesn't have the mechanism, the capacity, the military output, you are no more.
Yeah.
Somebody can come from anywhere and invade you. Are we thinking in that direction? Are we thinking of our communication system, our transportation system, our educational system?
Yeah.
All these systems are nowhere to be found. We said that we are 60 years independent. We should even be ashamed of celebrating this. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
If we were having all what we need, at least we understand we cannot get all what we want. But if we can have all our needs, then it works for us to be able to celebrate independence.
Yeah.
Then I will be the first guy to celebrate it.
Yes.
But if people, women are struggling from hand to mouth,
yeah,
and just still using that millions on a budget of just 1 or 2 days or a few hours,
it's just ridiculous.
Sometimes, it's just crazy. Like, people don't have that heart anymore. Like, we are eating each other's flesh on daily basis in Gambia. And
yeah.
This is very bad.
And yala munekante deme, when you find them out, you expose them, and you give them an alternative or options on how to deal with it, they don't care. At all. Mediata Galia, that's what they're doing. They don't even care. They've been caught red-handed. Yeah?
Even nursery school going kids.
Yeah.
A monkey ko imang Gambia problem along. Nursery going kids know the problem of Gambia.
Yeah.
And then I will lie to you. Gambia develop, it doesn't even need to take 2 years to develop Gambia if we have the leadership that is really interested in building Gambia.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to take 2 years.
No.
Of course, we might be complaining that, we don't have the strategy, we don't have the money, we don't have the finance. My brother, look at the age-wise in terms of the youth. That's the first resources that a country has. The youth, the population of the youth.
Yeah.
Today, how many of Gambian youths are dying in the Mediterranean? How many youths are dying in the Atlantic Ocean? How many youths are so struggling in Europe? All these are valuable resources that the government can tap and then turn it into something beneficial.
Yeah.
Imagine today we have almost from Pakaliba, those who know Gambia, but from Pakaliba down to the last village in the URR.
Yeah.
It's fresh water, my brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
If countries like Burkina Faso can use agriculture as a means of productions to set themselves free, then I see no way. A landlocked. Come on, landlocked.
Yeah.
But we have the Atlantic Ocean. We have the fish there.
Yeah.
But we decided to hand it over to the Chinese. We have the River Gambia. And very soon you will have a business tycoon will come and then they will hand over the River Gambia to the business tycoon again.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have the people in offices who are really interested in building Gambia. I swear to God, they aren't interested. If they were interested, at least from their speeches, you can learn something. There is nobody right now that is giving a speech that one can understand that this guy really comes to rescue Gambia. There is nobody.
Thank you, Transformer. Let me allow this user 7455. You want to come in?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Sima Magi, naka nga gisee suñ Diamond Jubilee bi ak Gambia fan la tollu tay? Where are we?
Very good and very interesting question.
Before we go, did the independence look like President Jammeh's days at all? Did it look like it was a ceremony? Did it have the pomp, the style, the class that President Jammeh and APRC had? Independent be nirud independence mo am Gambia. People didn't even want to know. Yeah?
I'm the Satan, the phone the didn't gis video you know, sir.
Yeah.
Dama gis na nit sax bu ñu post video yi sax. Lolu mo gëna yéme ci independence.
Yeah.
Ko man la gis ni di post.
No.
Fu xalé di jëlé nata ay ak ipanta ay tawma lañ whatever lay ñoo di natale président Barrow di ko jam ci feesam bi di ko dóori ya.
Wow.
Video gis na ko so su man.
Yeah.
It was not worth celebrating.
Absolutely, absolutely. The time is gone. I for me personally, for Hamne, amulo sa own security, amulo sa own energy supply system, yeah, amulo sa own territory, amulo sa own land, water, because territory is what? Water, land, and air. So amute 2 or 3 of those, you're not an independent state, 100% not independent. You're not a sovereign state. Yeah? Tenyun tay Gambia amut amun sun geejwi ñun ko joxe Sénégal di ñu jaayal di jaay suñ fishing license yi amuñ suñ own land because Sénégal lu leen neex la ñoo def te Fodé waxoon na fii su dee Ousmane Sonko ak Bassirou Diomaye Faye are real Pan-Africans ba ñuy dem di jéene the French forces from Senegal. The French forces are leaving in December this year. By December this year, that means they can leave next month. Yeah. Lu tax ñoom ñuy buy the Senegalese army ñuy station in the Gambia fekk Gambia nekkut civil war or any other war. We don't have anything going on in Gambia apart from petty crime. Petty crime boo xam ne xëy na ñoom sax the security forces are the ones running it because people should need to ask questions. Fan lañ dee jëlee yi fetal yu dee use si armed robbery yi ni ak bal yu dee tojal kaas yi. That's what my platform is for.
Okay, mu go kon bal ma toj kaas yi yëpp mos nga naa gis benn audio bu dem nga benn vidéo bu dee dem viral about Yaya Jammeh fu ma waxee Abdoulaye Wade ne su soldari Sénégal yi duggee fii ma naan kafe si sendel.
Waaw gisoon naa ko déggoon naa ko ba may reetaan sa temps boobu noonu.
Xam nga lu waraloon loolu?
Non.
Amuleen ko de?
Non.
Mu go kon nag léegi waxtaan daf dee baax. Xam nga lan moo waraloon loolu?
Non.
te leen mu ne bàyyi xel am na scénario bu xewoon xam nga si tay yooyu noonu Yaya Jammeh mu ngi duulo woon ak Gaddafi.
Waaw.
te gis nga Sénégal dañ bëggoon a annexe Gambia.
Yeah.
Gaddafi bëggoon leen a support. Time boobu Abdoulaye Wade moo fa nekk.
Waaw.
Time boobu la ko Yaya Jammeh doon wax ne soldat Sénégal suñu tegee fii seen tànk maw naan café si seen del. Sénégal as a nation. ñoom yàgg nañoo am agenda waaye nekkul doomi Sénégal yi ñoo am agenda bi français yi nekk seen gannaaw ñoo am agenda boobu.
Waaw.
parce xam nga lu xew. gis nga Sénégal ba Guinée Bissau. ba Guinée Conakry yëpp si Gambia la bokkoon. te time bi ma laa wax ni ma ngi laa wax si time bi ñoo Afrique am i empire. gis nga West Africa. si boppam. mu ngi commencé Gambie dem ba Soudan.
Waaw.
to léegi la rek it was like a belt la woon. boo xam ne lii da ngaa mën ngaa jóg rek dem. so léegi lan moo xapoon tubaab bi buñ duggee duñ commencé di ñëw ñun suñ boor fii. li leen doon indi foofu moo nekk ivory.
Waaw.
parce que suñ irée boobu noonu dafa bari woon éléphant. so ñoom buñ daan ñëw foofu noonu léegi the problem or the thing that happens was gis nga suñu river Gambia bi in those days moo nekkoon the only river boo xam ne danga ko mun a explore nga dugga si biir.
Waaw.
o danga ko mun a navigate nga explore ko doo am problème. gis nga because of that moo taxoon sénégalais yi ak anglais yi astafurlah français yi ak anglais yi. soo ko seetloo suñu sister ñu ngi laa wax ne they fight over that river. but demoon na ba time sax anglais yi sax bugg a make deal ak français yi. waaye français yi dañ leen bëggoon a jox Gabon. waaye ñoom nanguwuñ because ñoom ndox bi lañ soxloon. understand nga because mun nañ danga ko mun a navigate. te su fekkoon ne ivory bi moo leen daan indi foofu noonu. comme ku mujjee wax ni am na wax bu interesting bi mu wax. mu ne ñun Gambie dañ am ndox bu neex wax na dëgga. man loolu dama ko dee wax. to dangaa gis ne time boobu noonu ñun suñ fii yëpp mu ngi bari éléphant ndox yu neex yi fu mu nekkoon for yow what do you expect ne what is there. So now what is happening is moo nekk gis nga diggante Sénégal ba Guinée Bissau.
Waaw.
français dañ ko soxla. because français xam nañ ne mamol si nekkoon foofu noonu seen kakos yi nga xam ne xam nga bu yàlla defee lu moo def. seen kakos yooyu noonu léegi ñoo some of them turn to gas and petrol yi nga dégg nii. So ñoom they know there is something in the ground because diggante Sénégal ba Guinée Bissau yëpp essence la silicon you name it is there.
Looloo tax ñu ko yëngal fan yii nii the rebels have started fighting. They call them rebels. I don't believe some of these people are rebels, but anyway.
Hey, la mane. Loolu tam mu ne bu ne dafa toj kaas bi rek man la bàyyi ko mu toj kaas bi. Because xam nga li ma wane. Scientifically dinaa la wax I'm going to do a bit. That happened in the whole world. When that strike the world, that is why we lost all this what do you call it? What's called? What's called the name of the animal? Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs yep display.
Yeah.
So why Malik continue? I'll come to it. Dina exactly li nga wax moy nonu. Continue Malik.
Yeah.
So gis nga ñi dañ xam lolu.
Yeah.
Dañ ko yaga xam depuis time Jawara bi nga last elephant bi suma mistake ko mu lay Gambia ñu ko in 1959.
Yeah.
So da nga gis ne lu happen mo nek ñom xam nañ ne ñun suñu dekk ñugé Gambia au Sénégal because time bobu Sénégal amuton.
Yeah.
Time bobu ñu ko doon wax Jolof way ñu dekkon Jolof Séréer yi ak Olof yi la ñooñu lu leen indi boor bobu nonu mo nek xéxi mandi.
Yeah.
Because ñooñu ak ay ñom Séréer yi ak baynunka yi ak jola yi ak pol yi gis nga ñeneen ci ñoo dekkoon.
Wow.
Way Séréer yi ak baynunka yi ñom ñoo gënu ne jegeñ Manding. So da nga gis ne bu xeex bi tojee ba dugg ci area boobu noonu ñooñu dañ move ñu ñëw on the other side of the bank foofu loolu moo indi ñoom Buur Siin Juuf ak the Jolof Empire.
Wow.
But soo ñëwee comme ñun suñ area bi si Atlantic coast bi foofu joolaa yi ñoo fa nekkoon ak ñoom ak Pël Fuuta yi ñu nekkoon boori Fuuta.
Yeah.
Tey boobu noonu Guinée bi nga gis ni sax nekkul Guinée means black. So tubaab bi ñoom fuñ demoon suñ fa gisee nit ñu rek dañoo ne black waaye ñooñu noonu xamuñ woon ne they were the same people. ñoo dëkkoon. Understand nga.
Wow.
So but loolu moo tax ñu ne ñu Guinée papa ñu Guinée suñ demee fuñ gis nit ku ñu rek ñu ne Guinée actually means black.
Yeah dégg nga dark skin.
Yeah. So time boobu noonu Guinée amutoon Gambia moo nekkoon di exist si map bi. be fini be Kilvat.
Yeah.
Foofu la Gambia bi emoon.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
So léegi ñoom buñ xamee lu fa nekka so mu ne remember time nguuri Jawara. am na ministre boo xam ne dañ ko mos a yónni sambit ñu ngi ko laaj what minerals do you have in your country.
Wow.
muy leen Coca-Cola Jul Paal.
Yeah.
am na ministre buñ ko doon tooñee loolu time Jawara.
Wow remember na.
Bëgguma wax tur understand.
Yeah.
Because léegi ku dem sax this is na fu mu nekk te am na i njaboot.
Yeah ku dem Séeréer la sax wala Pël.
Dina suñ mbokk la sax Joola la sax.
Baax na.
bi moom du ma tooñ Séeréer yi bi moom dama jaar si digg bi suñ mbokk la Joola la.
Okay.
Anyway but loolu luñ ko doon laaj moom understand toon.
Wow.
ñu ko doon laaj lan moo nekk si suuf si.
Yeah wow.
yow gis nga suñ borom kër gi fa jógee ba mu ñëwee.
Yeah.
loolu lañ di kaa kisi gis nga bi moo kisi loolu. IMF ak World Bank dañoo ne ko moom warut a def loolu.
Wow.
mu daxale. si office am. because gars yi seen xaalis dugut si. because seen xaalis si duggee. ñoom dinañ si am baat. waaye simply because seen xaalis dugut si ñoom duñ si mun a am baat.
Yeah.
te gis nga kii bu mu ñëwee lu ñoo wax independence. loolu lañ di kaa try pour. ko xam nga lan mooy independence.
Yeah.
Independence moo nekk nga yore sa biir. gis nga doomi Adama ko amee sa biir rek kooku mooy sa borom.
Wow.
But you cannot go without your stomach. loolu moo tax si alxuraan sax ñu ne moytul sa biir bi.
Yeah.
wala mooy yow gor gi yow ki nekk gor moo la mën a def nga gore di.
Yeah.
so gis nga tubaab bi dafa dem ba understand lii. ne nit ki ñuul ki liggéeykat la waaye su amee fu mu gën a yombee moo ko gën a liggéey dina bàyyi liggéey bi di def yow li mu ko santa dafa ñëw dëkk si suñu biir mu defal ñu ko defalaat ñu ko. parce que noonu la def ba ndax suñu maam yi ñu yóbbu leen. dafa ñëw fekk ñu ngay liggéey mu ñëw dëkk ak ñoom di leen jox lu baax ñuy jël di leen jox ñuy jël di toog jékki-jékki rek ñu gis ne ñi xule naa jox dañoo toog duñ def dara. loolu la tubaab bi ñëw nag dañu ko def. loolu moo waral IMF bi. gis nga liñ laa nekk di la jox mooy tax yow doo liggéey pour sa doomi réew mi ñu am dunda bu mut. because su xiif bi ñëwee rek nga ne IMF ñu ne dinañ la abal loon. waaye yow loon biñ laa jox yaa ngi fàttale ko ñoom soo mi naan suñ ko joxante ñu la ko joxante maybe in 1.5%. ñoom suñ la ko jox ñu la ko jox 5 or 10%. ndax loolu dafa fair.
No fair out.
xam nga ñu ngi la ko def pour nga gën a xiif su ko defee ngay bëgg di leb rek.
waaw ba pare suñ la lebee tam ñu ne la dañ laa leb $10 million waaye dañoo appoint nit yi ñoo xam ne ñoom ñooy contrôle xaalis bi naka nga ko spende te ñoo employé pour ñu contrôle xaalis bi naka nga ko spendé si xaalis boobu la moo jógee si same $10 million.
Lamin tur bi ana dégguloo tur bi International Monetary Fund.
Wow.
Ana doo leen dee déglu tur bi.
Wow.
What does it mean? What are they monitoring?
Well, that's the good question.
What are they monitoring?
They're monitoring to make sure xaalis bi half of it goes back to them.
Huh?
Xaalis bi half of it goes back to them. Yeah. Yeah.
Ya dang ma wara monitor si lolu.
Nope.
Am nga warula ma monitor su fekkee yang ma monitor rek mo nekk yow am nga si baat bente yang ma jox xaalis bi waaye sa baat mooy dox.
Waaye bor bu ma fay loo ma monitor because maa ngi def suma repayment bi loo ma monitor naka laa ko spendé suma own xaalis la. Waaw.
Ñu la bu ko xiifloo because gisom suñ la jox dañ la ne dinañ la jox nga sampal lopitaan dinañ la jox nga sampal sali waaye duñ la jox nga sampal industry.
No, never.
Because xam nga lu tax loolu daf ko wone jami exemple am bi daf ko firnde.
Yeah.
Bim demee def survey bi xam lan moo nekk si réew mi. Gaay ñëw European Union bi ak IMF ne warutoon a def loolu noonu ak World Bank.
Waaw.
Ne moom informe leen mu leen ndax yéen seen xaalis la. Loolu la leen njëkk a laaj ndax seen xaalis la.
Yeah.
It's not your money.
David is right. They're monitoring themselves. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Li nga wax dëgg la. So what we're gonna do is J-Boy, are you there? Fode, you want to add to the historic part of the sub-region, Senegambian sub-region, and the resources we have? Or we go to the topic of our APRC MP who's going to contest on his own, and then we'll end up with President Jammeh, ECOWAS, and the African Union.
Yeah, li ki wax jehal na wax bi waaye bobu dama la ñaan one day.
Yeah.
So next session.
Yeah.
We are going to do oral history.
Yeah.
Oral history bobu noonu ñu verify ak moom lu ma wax because gars yi dañ ñëw fi ñu nax ñu.
Yeah.
ñu ne ñetti type of history moo am. Written history, oral history, and the study of rock or remains, ancient remains.
Wow.
Because xam nañ ne ñun amuñ ay machine pour seet ancient remains ñoom dinañu ñëw lu ñu wax ñu comme ko.
Yeah.
te ñun lu ñu xamoon mooy transferring history mouth by mouth.
Yeah.
And so on. So that is not correct because nit ñi dañ jee fàtte. So we believe in that, and whatever luñ bind ñu loolu lañ di believe.
Yeah.
Waaye man lu suma maam ak ñeneen ñi luñ ma wax dañ ko di jël. That is why me di wàllum politics lu bari laa jànga Malik suma rakala moom xam na ñun fuñ juddu ak fuñ magee.
Yeah.
We have people that you go and sit with them.
Yeah.
Doo def dara de guru nga jëndal gaari nga toog ak ñoom di waxtaan ñu la wax li ñu am.
Yeah.
So if we have that and blend it with modern history, we should be able to know where we come from,
exactly.
where we are, and where we want to go.
Absolutely.
So Malik gërëm si loolu trop because recently yàggul sax maa suma jabar fii we were talking about it. So suma help them straight because dafa am fi li ma waxtaanoon ak Malik in another program.
Yeah.
Why nañ dem si another topic.
Yeah.
Or su fekkee ne there's anyone ki nga xam ne bëgg naa ñëw.
Yeah.
Mu dugg si and then we can move on.
No, you them to the next.
Thank you very much, Malik.
Yeah.
Li tax ma bëgg a wax lii.
Yeah.
Malik xam na li ma wax man tamit dama dee follow ay nit ñoo xam ne it's not only scientifically or ñu jàng Western education.
Yeah.
Am na ay woliw ñu ko wax. In Gambia am na benn woliw Jarankala.
Yeah.
Mu ne Gambia dafa am natural resources. Waaye mu ne banku fingo that's black sand.
Yeah.
Mu wax fu mu nekk location si ak moom fu mu nekk jaar loolu am na mu ne waaye ñu ngi ñaan saa su nekk pour muy dem si suuf. Parce que su fekkee ne utuñ ñaan bi ku ko war a kene jogut ñëwut. Su génnee su ñëwee to the surface dafa issue civil war.
Yeah.
Avec kele baale sambalana.
Big time.
Fight over it.
Yeah.
Foofu lañ jëm man suma xel bi génn si ba 1994 ba Yaya Jammeh ñëw bi ma dégg plaque sànni in Sanyang.
Yeah.
I recall to that. Waxaatuma la ki ma wax ni ki xam na ko. Malik xam na. Kooku woliw la pol la. Waaye def la ko analyse from China. Mu wàcc ci from the Atlantic. ñëw Guinée. ñëw noonu wàcc Sénégal. Guinée Bissau Sénégal ñëw Gambia. Diw bi ak gaz bi fi nekk ak pétrole bi. It's not anywhere in the whole world. te tubaab bi xam nañ loolu.
Yeah.
So naka la Sénégal ak Bissau mun a commencé di drill ñu nekkoon di drill it wasn't until just some days I saw a headline.
Yeah.
About that
Yeah.
Ane yala burla. Anyway, we go to the next topic. Jerejef Malik.
Thank you. J-Boy, are you there? Ak Jato ak Mariama. Chill boy. J-Boy, are you there? Jerry, you're on mute.
Yeah, Mr. Tama,
Okay, so next topic be moy. Suñ APRC MP, APRC no to NPP Alliance MPB. Bakary K Badjie. Bala ma dem si topic bi. Ñu ngi ni TikTok live and YouTube live. Ñu seetaan ak YouTube. Thank you very much. I'm reading your comments. I'll answer your questions later on. So the am suñ benn MP out of 5 MPs. MPB is the representative for Fonyi Bentankaranai. Mu ngi tudda Bakary K Badjie. Mu ne dafa taxaw in 2026 as a candidate for the presidency. Why waxut ne dafa taxaw si ticket APRC, waxut ne dafa form own political party bi mu ne moom dafa taxaw pour run election in 2026. So topic be man suma boppa at the end of the day, I don't mind. He's a citizen, dafa am sovereign right, dafa am his own right to contest in a presidential election bu ko neexee, whether he's going to go independent, wala dafa represent NPP, wala dafa represent DOI, wala UDP, it doesn't matter to me. But nitki, ko hamne nobody knew you before 2022. Ñun APRC Babeli Mansa, ñun APRC ñu waxoon ne no demuñ NPP coalition, APRC no to NPP because of land. Adama Barrow is counterproductive to the Gambia. Ba pare, negotiation be put them into alliance with NPP defañ ko bu jak, our party leader and chairman President Jammeh buku ko won. Number 2, then ko defon unconstitutionally following constitutional APRC bala ñu dem di duga alliance bi. So HO bobu mo fa nekkon in 2021. So in 2022, because amuñu won turi party bi ak keti party bi, ñun APRC members yi ñoo xamne bëggu ñoo na dem NPP alliance bi, ñun ñoo taxawon ñu ne okay, comme que ñun ñoo form majority bi, ñu demut NPP ñoo form majority bi, kon dañoo taxawal suñ own MPs in all the regions for xamne mun nañoo am sponsorship nekkut foo ñu rek de. And in some areas then among ay candidates yoo xamne dañ defoon very good polling with a little bit of luck dinañ doon win yeneen gox yi boobu, because we had a lot of push and pull between candidates in some areas. Dafa mel ni some of them dañ sabotage suñ own candidates anyway, and some of the areas constituencies yi dañ share suñ votes yi diggante ñun ak APRC bu demoon NPP ak NPP ak UDP ak other candidates. So then APRC dafa united in 2022 Nikon we would have had about 15 MPs by now. Why? That's history now. So MPB from Fonyi Bintankarana mu ngi tudda Bakary K Badjie dafa jéena si with no consultation, internal consultation, because one constituency Fonyi Bintankarana action executive bu announce bi jéen on Independence Day 18 February, because dafa xaar be moromam MPC ñooñu dañ demoon pour celebrate suñ Independence Day at July 22nd Square or McCarthy Square. ñu gis ko mu ngi def press conference mu ne moom Bakary K Badjie dafa taxaw as a presidential candidate in 2026. Tàggoot ak constituency am bi, waxtaanut ak gaay, tàggoowuñ bu jàkk. He didn't tell them, informed guy bala mu don announce, consulted guy pour ñu mëna waxtaan his own personal intention. Waxtaanut ak own MPs his colleagues in the APRC No Alliance. Waxtaanut ak APRC No Alliance executive bi. Nobody. He had no consultation with his constituency in Fonyi Bintankarana. Ñoo xam ne ñoom ñoo ko def household name in the Gambia tey damut mu consult ñooñu ñoo xam ne own colleagues amee ñu moo liggéeyandoor noonu at the National Assembly consulted ñooñu. Your own executive ñoo xam ne those people ñoo wara na endorse looy def in the future. So they dafa branch from the APRC sax in our culture balanga dem di taka jabar foog nga waxa sa parents yi nga waxa sa brothers and families yi nga introduce jabar gi. You do the things internally. Charity begins at home. You start at home first. Nga consult ak sa niti before you go out and announce it. Yang madiga. That's what he should have done. It's not the fact that the announcement of the run in 27. Because for me personally, I don't care. Every citizen. Yenen side APRC or other political parties, the more candidates we have standing up and contesting, the better. Because quality be the far improve, competition be the far stiff. The guy just can more capacity, more yeramande, more leadership qualities, so that people can pick the best out of the lot. So I don't have problems. Anybody coming out and saying, I want to be APRC flag bearer. I encourage you. I made 10 candidates. The fire yoka capacity or quality of candidates. The fire yoko. But you as an individual, you are nobody in 2022. Ken Hamutla. Musulo def ndam before 2022. Us, the APRC No Alliance, ñu bañoon pour dem si Adama Barrow, ñun ñoko tanon, ñu fund campaign ambi, ñu dugal everything into his campaign until he became an MP. He became an MP. You want to go and contest on your own or for another political party, at least go back to your people. Yena matanon fingen def masen NP in 2022. Be maganye fi maneka House of Parliament for 2.5 years. Almost 3 years. Mangi House of Parliament. Ganao yala yenata. So for that reason, Manglenajo care. I'm just coming out of courtesy, common decency, culturally, procedurally, yeah, professionally. Lolunga wara def, danga wara delward back to your people. These are my intentions. It's a good thing to do it, but do X, Y, Z. Or no, don't do that because the fact create X, Y, Z. Then at the end of the day, you decide whether you're going to go ahead or not. The decision is entirely yours. Why didn't consult his constituency, didn't consult his executive, didn't consult his colleagues. He just jumped when the mark contest 2020. The problem I have, the most shocking part of it all is Bumadege suñ administrative secretary Matar Kujabi call ko just to inquire that dega more def announcement bine dafa taxaw without consulting the executive, without consulting his colleague MPs, without consulting his constituency. His tone of voice was very arrogant. I was shocked because I didn't think this is Bakary Badjie Kumaham. Musumo na fogne this guy had some bone of arrogance in him because Dafde Niro, a very respectful person, a very calm person, a very calculated person. Wabuma de gon lumdon tontuwe sun APRC No Alliance Administrative Secretary, koku daf ko call pour confirm ne li lañ gisoon ñu demoon Independence Day celebration ñu gis ne yaa ngi am press conference in Brikama ngay naan nit ñi ne da ngaa contest as a leader as a presidential candidate in 2026 ñun xamuñu woon dara si sa intention bi. You didn't inform us. Tone boom responded administrative secretary man decide now already be pare ken mënu si dara. There's nothing anybody else is going to say loo xam ne dafa change my mind. No. You don't talk to people like that. Okay, yes, Lola Defon. I should have informed you, at least. Why don't I inform my constituency? Why don't I inform my executive? At my colleagues, my fellow MPs. Why? Affair si, defa melni defa hat, wala dema yakam to you on my defco, defna ko be pare, but I'm not going back. At least you talk to people properly. Madega bena audio buma play on TikTok live at the beginning. Buma dore TikTok dema play on audio. I would ben apology, not conciliatory. Mune constituency executive famine man majel decision bini te dema continue si decision bi be pare ñuy wax ne decision bu ma jël decision bi baaxut dañ wara bay sen xel lu ñoo wax because man lu mën di happen man dama nekk president in 2026 dama jël réew mi. It's not what you say sometimes, it's how you say it. Mola de yaha. Be pare so buge dara as a president, nga door di annoy sa own people. Yeah, the Tangal Hall is our own people. Sa path bid, you've already made it very difficult to a point where you're going to be fighting fires from the beginning to the end. Maybe they not them win election. Who knows? Man silumagis. Mistake SFL la defon fee because SFL defa togon TRC, you know SFL. Sisasi bopam binewi. The ego got inflated. He got mental delusions of power. Tubab luñ de wa megalomania. Lolo mo de duga nit sometimes. Lolo ta nit danga bay sa hell. Suñ dore di la praise, di la ekati, di la wax lep, you feel like you're invincible. That's the point you become very vulnerable. By hell, dahuko. So this is what we're saying. It's not that Bakary Badjie the Fabuga neka presidential candidate. No, it's his right. So I want to be APRC flag bearer to replace President Jammeh. Perfect. Go about it the right way. In fact, basic Congress, so their President Jammeh say nyona, mung si Congress be, mu contest against President Jammeh even better. Amun si ben problem, but do it the right way. Give the people who gave you a name, who made you a household name, Johal Nyonyu respect. Go to them, have a conversation, take the advice from different people, pieces of advice left, right, and center. Give them that opportunity because Nyom Nyola def household name tay. Before 2022, Ken Hamuton Bakary Badjie. Amuton the MP salary and benefits more am tay. Amuton motobum am tay. And that can be taken away from him very easily. Te wa constituency ambi, nyong madon laj depuis demba, how do we recall a member of parliament? Because nyon Bakary Badjie lum def nyun nahari torop den ko buga jene. And under the constitution of the Gambia, section 91, section 92 of the 1997 constitution, munga recall sa MP su defe dara lo hamne jadud wala constituency bi nehut len. All you need is 1/3 of the registered voters for that constituency. That's 33% of the voters of that constituency. Suñ signé si petition bi ñu ne suñ MP bi dañ ko recall da nga jël petition bi yóbbu ko National Assembly nga saaf IEC a copy of the petition di ngeen ko recall because dafa wone ne NP bi constituency bi bugguñ ko because lum def dafa naxari gaay. Section 91 and Section 92 of the 1997 Constitution of the Gambia, John electorate the power to recall their MP if they are not satisfied with the MP's performance. Tewa Fonyi Bintan Karanai, they're asking me those questions. Lolota te mange def this as part of a topic. Purunyo hamne, all they need is, so therefore Fonyi Bintan Karanai 10,000 registered voters la am. All they need is 3,300 voters pour ñu sign si petition bi ñu jël seen signature si voter card number bi seen telephone number bi for corroboration to prove that ñoom ñoo sign suñ submité loolu to the IEC or the National Assembly. The Speaker of the National Assembly dafa read ne dafa receive petition from the constituents of Fonyi Bintan Karanai that they want to recall their MP. Yang madega. So this is what we're saying. There's nothing wrong with representing APS or UDP or other people. Why nit ñi suñu la joxe household name ñu def la MP joxal the people respect. It's very important. Arrogance bahut, inflation of your own ego, sheer megalomania is an absolute destroyer of a human being. Te MPB Lola def man Lola and problem. It's not what he said. I don't have problems with that. So they have the phone in the right way, then I could support. But the way you did it, because the Watana executive before you Bentan Karanai, he never informed them. Our MPC, he never informed them. Our executive, he never informed them. In fact, he went and launched his presidential bid in Brikama and not Fonyi Bentang and not inside APRC bureau or anything like that. Yang Madiga. So yes, brother, yeah, come in. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Léegi wax daf de trigger loo xam ne
yeah
amuloo ko woon oo sa xel mu ko laal
yeah
yaa ngi wone ne Bakary Badjie conséquence mën nañoo petition pour recall
yeah
okay now in the case of APRC ak ñun ñoo ñëw fa Bakary Tombonja
wow
ñun di dama ko dee laajte all the time constitution of Gambia ban loi la ban doole la jox militancy taxaw ci gannaaw parti.
Yeah.
da ko seetloo man ci suma seetloo laa nekk di wax.
Yeah.
Majority bi nekk taxaw ci in the name of APRC ñun yëpp ñu dem ñoo alliance ñu ne bëgg ñoo bokkaan.
Yeah.
ñu APRC la ñoo soppoo.
Yeah.
léegi ñun ñu ngi oyal suñu bopp yi te borom kër gi mënoon wax ne ne mooy jël patent dina ñëw.
Yeah.
ñun as militants ñun ban doole lañ am ñun lan lañ mën a def ba mooy ñun ñu mën a samoon pa Bakary waxuma la ñoom executive bi ñun militants.
Yeah.
because lii dafa nekk loo xam ne dama ko day xalaat toujours how can someone go on about this.
Yeah, so the first and foremost, the members are the power of any party. It's a bit like the citizens are the power of any nation. So ñun suñ bëggee to go to force an extraordinary congress, ñeneen ñi ñu ko ooyee special congress. Yeah? The congress is the decision-making body of any political party. Lu ñoo def mooy dañoo organize a meeting, series of meetings ak Fabakary Tombong Jatta. ñu ne ko this is what we want the APRC to do. We want APRC to be itself a full independent political party. So good. Ñun ñooy dem di create a petition. Ñu dem every constituency boo xam ne APRC dafa am executive. Ñu jël signatures. It's the same petition la ñoo jël. Ñu yóbbu ko IEC. Yaa ma dégga. Ñu ne IEC ne these are how many signatures we have from our members to force a special congress because APRC dafa xaaj. Yeah? Dafa nekk about 2 separate branches.
Wow.
We want to harmonize APRC. All parts of the APRC dafa war a nekk benn under one party leader. Ba pare tey fu mu nekk ni most of the party leaders are behind President Jammeh 100%. Yeah? The majority 95%.
Wow.
So luñ bëgg mooy we want to force Congress because HO Mungi Borisi party bi. IEC, we want you to be able to organize or pressure the executive to order a special Congress, extraordinary Congress. You judge the member say the decision to pick a party leader and chairman and an executive of the party going forward.
Okay, léegi.
Yeah?
Léegi xam nga man li ma doon xalaat dafa am loo wax da nga ko wax fii man yàgg naa ko wax yaa ngi tudd partisan.
Yeah.
Because man am si gën a platform ba ma day wax regularly.
Yeah.
Mos na ko wax foofu noonu ne ñun militants yi dañu war a def partisan.
Yeah.
But I use the word summon.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
Wow, but wow, obviously it's the same. But time boobu noonu xaajalo bi sax mu ngi am unification bi ñëw.
Yeah.
Because man always dama bëgg a yëpp unification bi because ñu ne mbooloo mooy doole.
Yeah.
So léegi man partisan bi dama ko suggest few times. But yow tamit comme ni ma ko advise.
Yeah.
On a partisan because that day sax dama dañ invite you on that platform ma ko na ko na yéen ñi sax.
Yeah.
mu ne suma laaj tey dama ko confuse ma def ndànk.
Yeah.
mu ne du ja confuse na for once no boobu amul problem but that is not the case man li ma bëggoon a xam si moom ak li ma ko bëggoon a laaj.
Yeah.
li ma wax yow tamit ko inside ak yow tamit li ma wax.
Yeah.
comme suñu bëggee compétition bi.
Yeah.
So léegi.
Yeah.
ñun militants yi dama si gis benn xool tuuti.
Yeah.
gis nga loolu noonu foog naa indi ni yàgg te ñun doomu Gambia ni ñun suñu bopp ñoo si war a tax.
Yeah.
nga soo déggee yaa ngi wax naka la tudda shareholders basically. I will use that term.
Yeah.
More like in consequence chairman and mobilizers, and executive and you name them.
Yeah.
You have to do their registered members. But remember, only those registered members, you need to see executive constituency.
Yeah.
Ordinary people, but then they can send. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because obviously my one what this is a fact on the ordinary militancy amnesty.
Yeah.
The constitution of Gambia, the constitution of party. Because the na funya kan you know sinagas constitution.
Yeah.
Because some guy you got game at try for coordinate you them to.
Yeah.
noonu la war a demee by law. waaye gis nga si ñi nga dem tamit ñooñu tamit si indi ñoo dem. ñooñu lañ soxla seen signature pour su ko defee ñoom luñ bëgg mu mun a dem. so kon ñu doo mun a jël doole bi yëpp nga jël ko jox ko ñi ba pare bàyyi ñële. suñu xoobee soo na dara du si dem loolu is a problème. loolu foog loolu dañ ko war a seetluwaat si suñ politique ñun si suñ boppam. pour ëllëg ak sigi because ëllëg mun naa beneen parti mun naa dem ba dugg si façon situation bu mu nekk nii. man si lu nekk di xappul nekkut ma. because xam naa ne lu nekk di xappul nekkut lu waa. loolu man xam naa ko IEC bi dañ jël luwa bi benn ko. nguur bi fa nekk jël luwa bi tamit jël ko boo ko si seen poxotaan yi. di dawa moom fu leen neex ñu koof ak moom fu leen neex ñu taalal. ñoom noonu la nguur bi affaire yi nekk di demee because ñun loolu lañ ko gisee lu moo defee si biir réew mi te loolu nekkul di
te pétition bi waxtaan mu ngi am pétition bi it will be the last resort but we will be able to do it man suma target mooy waxtaan mu ngi am léegi if we go until September, deguñ dara demuñ fen, we will start petitioning because luñ buga moy by December this year, at least APRC mu unify neka bena, or we'll take the other drastic step of asking for people to sign up. Then create online petition. Then create another one on the ground to make it physical paper. Muy dem constituency, everybody who's a constituency chairman or regional chairman or ever, let's sign the signatures. Let's put them together. This is what the party members are calling for. Mariama, welcome to the program. Bama me Mariama Mudugase. Then we can go to Jere Boy and Chill Boy. Mariama. Welcome to the program. Alaikum salam. Yeah, Jere. Yeah.
Because man, this is country doing I'm going to why man come on because how a human being mini nyota banga aga banga mini nyota banga mel
yeah
they those ñom ñoy nek sa ëllëg xam nga
yeah
so you banga gain nga dem create your own platform comme sa own party gane yow da nga taw next election xam nga lu nit ñi day war understand xam nga Gambian dañ dé tous because you're so like the young one I no come man tay
yeah
tuma topon ci Gambia kon bay na sama office yow mun nga ko def yow da nga am ay client yow da nga am nak ay dama dañ dé pousse ni dé mo ki dama ragal né on ni ñoko ba ñu nekk ci parti bi ñoko pousse ak certain people ñoko pousse nan ko mun nga tawal sa bop am nga ni am ni way mom mu ala bu mu do ram ñoo tax bam taxawon bu APR ñoo tax bam taxaw
yeah
ñoko ci dalon bëgg woko bam taxaw ci bëgg woko bi
yeah
so APR ko ba mu lañ wara gëné rek ci lo on na
yeah
ñu sé
yeah te lum doon wax mooy it almost looks like daf doon wax nit ñi ne moom musuta nekk APRC independent candidate la yes technically independent candidate la why realistically spiritually nit ñi duñ ay dof we know why he became an NP ñun ñoo ko taana APRC supporters because of yëfi Kate Mota taxawutoon si turi APRC why realistically why APRC ñoo ko taana ñoo ko sponsor ñoo ko votal dem nekk MP tey mu ngi distance boppam si ñooñu respect can any of those structures dafa jóg rek dem announce boppam ne moom dafa taxaw as an independent waxagut ndax independent candidate wala dafa nekk APRC flag bearer one day or for NPP because there's something loo xam ne man dama ko xam si ron why jotaguma am information correct information bi lola ta waxaguma dara thank you brother anytime so parerek you can come back to the program so the thing is I just want to know mom why he didn't go to his constituency in Nitame. Just say to them, look, I want to do XYZ. Go to your executive, go to your colleague MPs. Dafa jeki rek announce something, pam. I want to do it, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to become president. So be careful how you criticize me. Be careful of what you're saying to me. Dugana fijena kenduma muna stop. I didn't think this guy was what I've seen now. Luma dega ni. I didn't think this guy was like that, Mariama. That must shock. I was absolutely shocked. Not because of what he's done, because me, I can take anything. But Jikombe, I didn't think this is how he was or he is. Yamadega. This is my concern.
Anyway,
yeah.
Alin so demanding ni atrako Maria Masenso because satele on Maria mining bar.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to be la
yeah.
Lamin, thank you for giving me the chance.
No problems.
Ni atra nun kon na jola ko senata mba fola wala because lafta min na wala foni bindan karan hay ko samoy fodi chor kamin fo.
Yeah.
About na député na min tombo Bakary K Badjie.
Yeah.
Kabringa nyinje nte fonga life ni la mwele fonko ci ko Bakary lafta kala presidential candidate. You can find okay, well done, bravo. Njita ngal la moy.
Yeah.
Fon sa moy dulado to ma moy. Nata kibaro sotoko aliya fo nyami mantalaje.
Yeah.
But kabri wolu nganin bitema, I've asked myself few questions. Mune atina, why?
Yeah.
Bakary decided to do this. Me at no question because I thought he should have followed due process.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
I asked myself, for Modul with Bakary Komabang, are there people behind Bakary?
Yeah.
Bakary left Munella in politics. Then, min kumata fa kumata wolom, Jumale be Bakary finance la as a presidential candidate.
Very good questions. Very good questions.
Because Gambia la constitution no loi buku ko. Ni a sango soto. Pour que carte fay ka mo tombon. Ni te o sango soto pour que mo tombon. Mo fana e njanto soto le pour que te fana tombon ni atra ya londo soto.
Yeah.
Ya jata kende ya soto. Ya sango soto. Aning constitution dakela president awni nka eu requirement meet. Bari nata minni nka wolom Bakary be kafole kono anu ni be kafo kono anu altol be ngani yakilo soto ko albi jimila alka fen tombon albe nyanta jimila le pour ko tombon alio objective meet. We should all bend to meet that objective.
Yeah.
Why on this occasion Bakary decided to stand and not bend with us together to meet that objective?
Very good question.
C'est mieux pour Bakary la koto woto wolom. Jikole atinanga Bakary tombon. Oni bintan karana.
Yeah.
And Jiko, he should fulfill it 5 years. Nim Bakary be house auto. I can participate fully in the debates of the National Assembly.
Yeah.
Akala opinion nala knowledge express jele. According to him, ala constituency akole represent nata ko ha wol ko ha. Na ko hani wol ko hani. But Bakary in his response, I tell he did not officially consult the people who voted him to go to the National Assembly to represent them.
Yep.
So just rules are yes, now that we've seen your job, you're doing well, now we want to you to contest as a presidential candidate.
Yeah.
So there is a mistrust there. Even there are some people as of now, you have to put as a presidential candidate.
Yeah.
You should now is not the right time.
Yeah.
No question on you and did not wait until the right time.
Yeah.
The other thing is, Nenema Moy Bakary, Kabringa Sita, Akamilfo, still I got his audios,
yeah.
I can follow him on Facebook, he will start to advocate for President Jammeh, la liberty and la freedom, APRC la freedom, and the Gambia la development. After his press conference, he changed his language. He no longer talk about President Jammeh and does not talk about APRC, but he said he sees the country.
Yeah.
The same thing. Minu botan tul kam itata fa Bakaria. Kabrim, sorry, itata Adama Baroya. Before they go to Baro, they were talking about Jammeh, APRC, the country.
Yeah.
Jammeh, APRC, the country. The country, Jammeh, APRC.
Yeah.
Today, they are not talking about Jammeh. They are not talking about APRC. They are talking about the country. So I am beginning to see the same Bakary that we thought was there to fight for the integrity of Fonyi Binta.
Yeah.
And also to fight for the pride of the party. And also to fight for this smooth return of President Jammeh has now changed. And the same thing. Now he's talking about Nana Bankoleje.
Yeah.
You have 4,000, more than 4,000 people nominated vote to take you to the National Assembly.
Yeah.
You did not have the courtesy. I want to change now. Come 2026, I want to be a presidential candidate. What do you say? No, you decided to do it and then tell people you didn't eat a moje, even anything. Mimbetila mind falling.
Yeah.
You want me nebela application of Stafela to be a National Assembly member.
Yeah.
You have never said to those people, Mam moleje altul kono, mam moleje mi yalonga senti bayindi o atentala. He begged.
Yeah.
And put it on paper to convince the people why he was the best candidate at the time.
Yeah.
Yata, based on trust. What trust Bakary Oletina.
Big time.
What is very important as far as I'm concerned is we should be able to manage this. It's a bit of a crisis that we need to manage and resolve rather than expound on it.
Yeah.
Because me at the forum, we as an executive, APRC executive, they follow due process.
Yes.
Executive man Bakary Tombonka de Fonyi Bintan Karanai.
Yeah.
What happened Fonyi Bintan Karanai from village to ward level to constituency level, applications were written.
Yeah.
And it was Fonyi Bintan who sat around those applications and decided to select him.
Yeah.
Send it over to the West Coast region, regional executive. Regional executive got no right to change what the people on the ground want.
Yeah.
They pass it on to the executive. The executive looked at it. They passed it to the party leader.
Yeah.
And President Jammeh endorsed him. He didn't even have the courtesy to write a letter through the administrative secretary to send it to President Jammeh and say, this is my intention.
Yeah.
That is where I agree with you with the arrogance. Is it power? Is it because he has been exposed 3 years into politics?
Yeah.
Because I do not know Bakary in July 22nd movement.
Yeah.
July youth movement. Ama wo sama soto. A bending kila tema billahi wallahi tallahi.
Yeah.
I only knew him 2017.
Yeah.
So, sorry,
2022. 2022. Yeah. Same. 2022 lengalong.
I can say this here that there is an applicant near Saveroku who fought to the name of APRC and Jammeh.
Yeah.
But because the boy was more on a social media than on the ground, they decided to give it to him because after he was on the ground, he was the secretary and so on. Not because he is the best of the best. But these are learning points for any political party, including us now, to see how we will be getting our people.
Yeah.
But this has happened. So now I think it's purely left with the people of Fonyi Bintan to summon a meeting, call him and said, you're representing us. Foiba Bularaje I continue because nim presidential follow Kakejane National Assembly.
Yeah.
You can resign.
Yeah.
So he's going to leave that seat 1 year vacant.
Yeah.
probably the government will not bother, the IEC will not bother to go by election.
Yes.
Or, Barry?
No, 6 months. If it's 6 months left, left, IEC to buy election or allow, but there's enough time for buy election or second or boy. Yajele for the mekuntu. Naketa he thinks he's that big, he's that influential. Anyanta menkela wala, anyanta resign lala for APRC no alliance, mbe resign lale by election or to mbelo lale nga win nga jube for tonya or influence babulle. Ya moile.
Wala tina lamini nini mobe dia mola mi hakilo warledi.
Yeah.
Ake sabale. Dola mako yenna kumole sunya because ma baya sunya so ya fa parta so.
Yeah.
Love that ala will last go. Na will yes. I'm sorry. Let me just.
A button for the bang nitty-gritty. Then we go to chill boy. Yeah.
Tonya.
Yeah.
Left the presidential can.
Yeah.
But I have the intention to announce. But because I want that, Allah Palaso Ali Mindina, Udomeri sign lale.
Yeah.
Ali Mudu Kiji, if by election and Montana concentrate in a presidential candidate.
Yeah.
Oh, what have I know? We would want you to finish the term. But now what was it? He can go. But he didn't do that. And the fact that he come out and said, I have seen people say we engage him.
Yeah.
You engage somebody who is because now I can admit like, oh, yes, it's true, sorry, I did not inform you. Yes, I did it on my own. Yes, I went solo, but nobody can change my mind. So what are you going to engage him for? And this is a person I really like.
Yeah.
I can't take him as a mentor, but to be honest, this is a slap on my face.
Yeah. When they were looking for Palazzo Puruka in a constituency represent Votumo, they're always on my phone line. Yeah, Jelle. But Ibekela household name let Ibegal Kibirndila Ibenganyandila, you make them big, you make them household names, a canale Kakorobo in Yalafang, and you don't even know where it came from. Yeah, Jelle. And you never care. This is what I don't have problems with. If we have 15, if we have candidates vying for APRC flag bearership, even though Congress Lungo, it only President Jame will have a debate, contest, President Jame boindi, wala President Jame boindi, that's democracy. My problem sort of order.
Yeah.
But charity begins at home. Jandi be funti la kata manyo sa manang inila family la kadiamo, if famani bama, nakete be baluring, then you go to your brothers. Then alieta muso fama na bama ya ni be baluring, another family. Then you can go out public with it. For one time, your politics is the same. Your water member can be it's not so much about.
Yeah. Like I said, we had his opinion, and like what he said, there is no body we just tell our members to stop mokana neng mokana kajafi mokana. Let's wish him well. Don't continue with our activity and unite the people and bring them back and see. Somebody asks a question. We can still go on to IEC and petition the decision of going to Barrow. But remember, it is not the right people at the IEC sign. Okay, because we did it before. We wrote to them and so on. But how are we going to come together now and unite as one body and become a force that will make major impact on the 2026 election? Allah Baraka.
Yeah, thank you very much. Chill boy, before Mbita nitty-gritty, nitty-gritty go quickly.
I just want to drop some, okay, chill boy can come, okay.
Yeah. No, nitty-gritty quickly, you can go.
Bakary K Badjie.
Nitty-gritty, hold on.
Every step in this is betrayal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, nitty-gritty, go ahead.
True, definitely.
Okay. For Bakary Badjie, Niala Ninjibe from starting up to our press conference, up to our audio bay is all betrayal. Because Niajonko is betrayal. One, Niatra Ite, you are, you want to stand for a presidential candidate. Why not you, organize press conference in Foyi?
Yeah. Our constituency fangoto,
Yeah, so that you can gather that majority. If at all there is no betrayal, go to the consequence that you are voted in. Yeah, press conference for the people. Many vote. Press conference, and then if at all you really have something in your heart which is not betrayal.
Yeah.
The second thing is that there is something behind Bakary K Badjie issue. There is someone or a party which is behind Bakary.
Yeah.
Because Kabiri ya Jamela audio vondi, you know, ya jeloko APRC is gaining strength again. It's coming live.
Abe Murunkanane,
so they
yeah.
want to use Bakary to create another fraction within.
Yeah.
They want to use Bakary to create another fraction within APRC.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So Niatra Bakary has some supporters in APRC. Bakary is not going to contest for election. Bakary is going for a coalition.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Adama Barrow party sold according to NPP in 2021.
I will give a second thought to him for the
No, for the Kabirung Tuesday.
Exactly.
More information or key nanyele telling me party Jumale Bakary Koma and in 2026 seat abetala coalition come what happened in 2021 because NPP in Kolko, all those small parties all meltata Adama Baroya in 2021, they all got $2 million each. APRC led 22 million sort of according to NPP. So this is a similar strategy. Nitty-gritty MM4, there's a little bit of substance behind it because some other people told me why. Information all batung because more konyako I in NPP kata meeting wala dame. But for me personally, since 2017, mboka fengo safe mang anta backup nola. This is why I'm not saying NPP la ba koma, wala UDP la ba koma, wala doy la ba koma. Ninde sita mbe funtela na nga obe yitandi molma. But this is a nitty-gritty MM for all of you. Yeah. Continue nitty-gritty. Yeah.
Because, you know, APRC, Minutara on the coalition with, you know, how to call it, Minutara coalition with Adama Barrow. Majority of them are coming back to the Noto coalition. And now, if to gain those people back to the coalition again, they have to use somebody who have a figure or have a position in Noto coalition, influence bribe I know as an independent candidate to get some supporters from Noto coalition and then, you know, reinstate himself back to the coalition again.
Yeah.
This is the strategy they are using.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, lament on it. Yeah.
Thank you. Chill boy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, man. Mr. Pamba.
Okay. Jerry Jeff.
Yeah, bro. Money, what time I'm not solo long, you know what I mean? But man, Lena, I'll definitely be down and government must be definitely never go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of some information from what you're doing, I'm gonna man, you know, you down. Why it's Sila Boka, you know?
Yeah. Sila Boka, Guru Warlo Nangu, some of these things to dampen your confidence, wala sa motivation. Because man, buma ko degon on Tuesday, man, okay. You nyoko tanon you def ko MP. Mo jena se mune bugut anything to do with the APRC. The them tahawal bopam. Then collage that the tahaw in APRC ticket or another political party mune mom since the beginning independent candidate la. Yeah. So if he wants to do it, it's his own problem because I know he's not an individual ko hamne dafa yaha APRC. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because of time is running out, man lola ne kadiwa. So lolo den ko wara sorale. Be pare lenen lu mo si bugala kana mom ban affection la mo wara muna am si party ni seneke is outside the party. Because nim fu nekk ni ñu ci higher time ñu nekk di compute ak ñu nekk di chillen ñoo gëna tof.
Yeah.
Man fu mo nekk di waye ñu ci momentum bu nga xamne ñun ñu ngi wina suñ bopa.
Yes.
Xam nga lolu dañ ko wara sorale ñun dañ need more nigga, they need more people like you to come out to talk with senses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm making listen cases. I'm going to be one lan lañ nekk di yaakaar si nguuri APRC su ñëwee lan la am pour offer Gambian si this time around. Because of gis nañ corruption beeg hypocrisy bu fa nekk di daw this past years.
Yeah.
So xam nga amaatuñ dara lu ñoo war a mun a xaaraat because of the same people ñu ko ñëw ba ko fa génnee ñoom tey ñoom ñoo jaxase dëkk bi ba pare bugga see génnee seen boppa ba pare dellu si waat de bugga layte yaa doomi réew mi dëkk bi ñu dénkaane leen loolu naka la moo mën a possible
du possible make it ben sense du dem gis nga the thing is,
man top a platform here. They got different kind of conversation. Why man luma neka di gis?
Yeah.
See, any opposition parties, opo dole bi ñu leen neka di support. So déggee ñu naan la diaspora bi opo dole bi fa ngay jóge ko America.
Yeah.
Te man wala wax lii bro opo dole bi man lu ma gis foofu noonu yëpp kenn nekkul di si am liggéey bu baax because ñun ñëpp xam nañ out bi fii nii si nekkee ne miinu loo ko woon sa dëkk soo ñëwee si out bi fii nii naka la dee mel.
Yes.
yaa ngi ma understand. ñooñu noonu yëpp tey cappa nga luñ nekk di wax si mbiri problème yi DEI bi.
Yeah.
tey ñu bëri tey mu ngi leen a over affect.
Yeah, big time.
mu ngi leen a over affect. so bugga nañoo beneen hypocrite bu ñoo jël fal ko. su ko defee ñu ñëw daw si ut si place foofu noonu. su ko defee Gambia delluwaat comme lu gën a métti jamono jawara sax because loolu lañ daan nekkee foofu noonu.
Yeah, absolutely.
bro man man si social media bi. man si newslet si man si everywhere maa ngi follow up. man lii laa dee linkal pour gën a mun a am awareness lu système yi wall bi nekk di demee waxuma la Gambia rek. waxuma la Gambia rek man wall bi si boppam nu moo move naa nekk di follow up. te wax naa la ko keroog ma ne la every continent every state is foog naa ne ñoom luñ doon wax ne waa ji loolu la nekkoon di def ñoom seen boppa ñoom ñoo ko nekk di def tey daanaka almost 8 years now coming to 10 years fu mu nekk nii fan lañ yóbbu Gambia ak allegations yu ko guys sosal yëpp ben fu mu nekk nii léegi moom génn na fa abal na gaay léegi ba léegi mu niñu organise mu niñu organise fu mu nekk nii almost tey let's say 60 years of independence. Barki Demba, sorry. Barki Demba, yeah.
Barki Demba, yeah.
Wow. Lan la Gambia achieve? Security, foreign security, sing big deka. So you think I'm not one deka bugun am na bopam.
No, I'm not bopam.
Depends mu gay gene pour celebrate golden jubilee.
Yeah. Diamond Jubilee.
Wow, naka ngay muna génnee dépense boobu noonu te yow nekkuloo di fabriquer lu ëpp loolu noonu nekkuloo di manufacture lu ëpp loolu noonu. Sa caisse bi xam nga rek gëj na that amount of money sa nekku fa. Nañu waxante dëgg sa doomi réew yaa ngi dee ak xiif amuloo benn job opportunities yu nga créé sa doomi réew lum bon ku fa nekkoon kooku noonu every independent daf daan ñëw génn si mu wan gaay ne Gambia fii laa fekkoon dëkk bi mu toolu waaye tey isi naa lii ak lii yokka ko fa njiit dëgga nii la war a mel waaye ana loolu noonu si kii fu mu nekk ni ku nekkaa ngi bugg a distant boppam because of na lu nekkoon di bugga munu koo am waaye buñ fàtte ne ñoom ñoo organise on ñu def seen own selections pour naka laa di fight against ko pour mu génn fa tey fu mu nekk ni yaaxu bu ko am yëpp kon ñoom seen boppam waruñ faa génn so lii nii baax na pour ñu mun koo xam nga rek xelal nit yi ba pare expose ko su ko defee ñun tamit ñu mun a rebuild suñ boppa ñu teel a pare tamit comme noo leen ko nekk di waxee ni because of comme suñ maxalaat yi party leaders yi comme xam nga rek MP ak ñooyu noonu right now dañ war a mun a comme noo ko nekk di waaye yaa ngi wax ne yéen a ngi dox underground waaye dama feel ne tamit ne as early as it will come out it will be more better for us su ko defee ñun tamit ñu gën a mun a dëgëral suñ parti because of xam nga duñ mun a nekk di yu APRC ba pare di challenge ñeneen ñi
fekk xamuñ programme APRC waaw dégg la
exactly xam nga so
ba ma may ñu may foodee mu ñëw def
waaw non dafa am Chill Boy lu mu wax yëpp is perfect waaye leen rek laa la bëgg a wax Chill Boy that decision bi nga dégg bu mu knock down sa confidence bu mu ko def
it's a diversion la nitty-gritty lu mu wax loolu la diversion la waaw
li ñoo wax mooy it's a learning point te xamuñ maybe he could also go to a point and he learn and come back léegi mu ngi wane du ma ko def lii lay def amul waaye doomu aadama la so we see what happened anyway loolu la bëgg a encourage never ever lose confidence we'll get this inshallah
man duma leen wax waaw dafa am lu ma bëgg a laajte
man soo gisee man may waxee nii man duma leen wax fen man without Jammeh gisuma benn opposition bu may support because brother man gis nañu yëpp ay Gambian lañ ñun ñëpp a bokka te xam naa ne am na lu si jànga yaa ngi understand waaye ndax dëgga place bu gaay di yootu noonu ndax antal nañ ko because man fii nii man fii nii west bi fii nii laa dee chilling ak yeneen outsider yi waaye gisuma benn Gambian bu bëgg a ñëw jagar Gambia bu nga xam ne dama ko bëgg a chilling man passé naa classe boobu noonu because of maa ngi gis nu wol bi nekk di avancé waaye am na ñu nga xam ne dañoo wax ne dañ bëgg a Gambia ñu ko base seen qualification ak yooyu noonu waaye suñ toogee si position boobu noonu dañoo compromise
big time loolu moo happen ni
gën a nekk di sonal Africa bokk si lu gën a nekk di sonal xam nga dëkk bu ndaw boobu mel ni ki Gambia
ba ma
soo ko xoolee comme last 2016 campagne bi yëpp noonu la fa demee because ñooñu noonu yëpp dañ or seen dëkka bugg a place boobu noonu moo taxit ñu weedi waaji bëggoon a cos foofu noonu rek moo taxoon ñu weedi waaji mu jaral leen bañ bañ ko against ba di si ay ñeneen di si ñàkk seen bakkan pour rek ñu mën a jot si place boobu noonu faale wuñ luy dem turu biir Gambia waaye loolu dafa saat foog naa ne ñun africain si balaa ñoo toog di man loolu laa dee wax gaay balaa ñoo toog di blame European si di leen chële foog naa ne ñun suñ boppa nañ jëkk a régler suñ problème yi boppa without mënuñu régler suñ problème yi boppa Africa du mun a toog di compare boppam wala di bugg a tolérer boppam ak international bi because ñun suñ problème suñ is too deep baax na ma em foofu noonu ma mayangum kenn
ok jërëjëf Jatu noo def naka nga def mbaa am nga tane
waaw Mr.
Let me just greet the other panelists, then you can.
Man, come si man si bente si Bakary K Badjie la nekk rek ñëw comme si am na si benn speech am bu ma dégg.
Waaw
ñu ngi ko laajte about moom su ñëwee into presidency naka la moo defee victimes yi. moom foogoon naa ne wala muy wax ne moom su ñëwee victimes yi dafa jox gaay xaalis. te moom waxut dara si Yaya Jammeh te before su taxawee si National Assembly du dee musa wax loolu. musu ta wax ne affaire yi victimes yi nii ak ni lu mu dee wax mooy Jammeh da dee baax everything loo xam ne lu baax la dee wax si Jammeh waaye keroog maa ngi ko dégg ñu ngi ko laajte question boobu noonu foog naa 360 moo ko laajte waaye lu mu wax mooy moom su toogee dafa jël xaalis jox victimes yi pour ñu mun a move on ñu forgive man xaw ma statement am boobu noonu yow da ko jàng noo jàngatee Bakary Badjie statement am boobu noonu tey ak Bakary Badjie démba
ba statement bi moo wone ne waa ji parewut. He's not ready. Tubabi lundewa, he's not ready. Because yow demba yang don't house parliament be wala si media houses si. Ngadan some of these things that are happening, they may allegations Ken Hamud, no independent investigation was held against President Jammeh. So Legi, your first day of branching out from the APRC, ngane danga jël xaalis jox ko victims yi ban xaalis nga jël di ko jox victims kan mooy victim ak kan moo dut victim. How do you know they're victims in the first place? Feka independent investigation amatut. All that we've been saying all this time, the TRRC should not have investigated President Jammeh. Okay, I'm a problem. TRRC want to investigate President Jammeh. Jammeh Commission want to investigate President Jammeh. Both of them are illegal when they investigated an ex-head of state and a serving head of state. Your wawlo nitine. First and foremost, we need to set a fresh TRRC and investigate. Ñoo xamne dañ independent. Amuñu won beef ak Jammeh, liggéeyuñu won ak Jammeh. We need an independent investigation to look into the allegations against President Jammeh to start with. Loolu lañ waroon na def, loolu la waroon na promise nit yi to start with. You cannot say dama ñëw rek jël xaalis jox ko victims yi. Who are the victims? Who told you those people are the victims? Yeah, continue.
Nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
Question from Allah chane mundon wax ne demba waxuton yefi victim way te mune def planajo.
Yeah.
Nitty-gritty answer na question ambi in his statement.
Yeah.
That is anything that young man is doing now is betrayal up to the last minute.
Yeah.
That is one reason why you are vindicated name linga one they don't betray. Yeah. Because their statements were APRC Yaya Jammeh Gambia. APRC Yaya Jammeh Gambia. Yaya Jammeh APRC Gambia.
Yeah.
If they start to betray the cause of the APRC,
yeah,
they turn it around and said Gambia like this. They don't even call APRC or Yaya Jammeh.
Yeah.
That shows you. So that answers your question. It's a betrayal all throughout.
Yeah. So what?
What is the next step?
What I say is, let's have an independent investigation first and go forward. Yeah. Okay. So Jerry, are you there, J boy?
Yeah. So Mr. Tamba, yeah, man. Anyway, come nga rek lo fi jogo na wa dama bëggoon am ñun légui suñu relationship naka la mel ak Fa Bakar Tombo.
Relationship bisi negotiations when it happens Iran is going fine. As of few weeks ago, the relationship, the negotiation was going fine because Mangi Degon Akwaji couldn't mediate between the two sides. Sadi Yaya Tamba ak Sadi Fa Bakar Tombo Njata. But for the last 2 weeks, I've been busy. Wahuma Akwaji, I'll chase him again and see where we are. Mangsi am yakar dar. I don't know how it's gonna end, but I think we will become one. However, this new tactic of diverting our attention, because we're talking about this topic now, I'm not going to discuss that topic again in my next program.
Exactly.
Then your discourse, then your discourse, Lord Hamne, defa in the unity, defa yobu APRC kanam. We should refuse the inside job. Lord Hamne, then you infiltrate the in the HOC Beer party below then ko book the dumoy legi going forward. Yeah. All right.
Wow. Lamin chill boy.
Yeah.
I think that is very important because li nekune dem outside of Fa Bakar. Why need so header den ko deglu.
Yeah.
Last week, the for them on ben a place when you oye kana brikama. Defna fofu ben a wax.
Yeah.
See end of the waham. If I wat mune ken ñom tamit luñ bëgg moy Yaya Jammeh delu ci fi.
Yeah.
Ndax he mean it or not. Waxam ndaw lolu muy faxé ko ci discussion yi way li la min wax rek nañ ko bay ñu waxtaan bu mu yaxal lo xamne moy unity bi parce que président Jammeh def ñu sos mu ñu ñëpp ñu nekk ak ben wala him so ñu mëna am ñaari leaders waaw jërëjëf lolu la bëggoon yo islamin sorry
thank you
ba pare Uncle Lamin ba pare Uncle Lamin wa fo ñu bintan krana please let them sign a petition
you forward
code. These people, they have to show Bakary K Badjie they have the power.
Yes.
ñoom ñoo ko def who he is today. So gisee mu am kaddu ba mun a taxaw. ba wax ne man dama bëgg a nekk presidential candidate. It's because of Fonyi Karanai people.
Yeah.
So no so a disrespect.
Yeah, man luma surprise moy. Yeah, luma surprise moy. His own executive Fonyi Bintang ñong ko daan waxal, and he came about amut ben remorse, amut ben conciliation. Dafa hat taxaw mu ne man mako def, daf ma ne ma def ko. Yeah? And administrative secretary of the national executive called you just no, I know I suspect some things, but I'll wait until I get good information. Yeah. Why petition be soon I may 1,300 signatures or 2,000 signatures, he'll be gone because so petition the Speaker of the National Assembly and send a copy to IEC. It's a legal mandate. The Speaker of the National Assembly should read it out. Would direct the IEC. They've met the legal mandate to be able to recall the MP. Yeah, MP who can appeal to the High Court. Yeah, Madiga. But the constituency mun collect 2,000 signatures because I think Fonyi Bintankarana has about 10 to 12,000 registered voters, maybe. I'm not too sure. Why IEC will give them the list of registered voters, Nyatala. If they have 33% of it, 1/3 of it, he's done. I'm not saying they should do it, but suñ buggee def loolu because ñooma don't like démba si Voice of Lamin Tamba 1 and Voice of Lamin Tamba 2. Manel ne tey I'll be going live on TikTok, te dama dem live on YouTube, te tey on the 20th of February 2025, te si live boobu lañ nekk nii on TikTok and YouTube simultaneously. So information bi mooy constitution bi daf leen jox doole section 91, section 92, bindana a method of recalling your MP. If you're not satisfied with your MP, mun ngeen recall ngeen jéene ko because li ngeen ko taxawale, he's not doing that job. He's branched out to go and do something else. In the old days, so by a party and be them Benin party, that they lose seat and be automatically. While coalition 2016 ñoo jéene woon loolu in 2017, so léegi du ko lose moom mooy resign wala constituency am bi ñoo ko recall ñu jéene ko. That's what's there now. So the constituency will get the information. Dina ko def in a short video or audio in Jola Mandika wall of my Yoneko guy because they were asking me that sort of information in Voice of Lamin Tamba 1 and Voice of Lamin Tamba 2. Dina ko def dinañ dégg audio yi ne ñu ñoo def TikTok and YouTube, but I want to create 2-3 audios dedicated to just that the recall process. Jërëjëf Jatu ba ma nuy Jatu ak First Lady. First Lady, welcome at MS Ba.
Of advice.
Yeah, continue.
Negotiation bi ak Mr. Fabakar.
Yeah.
Ngeen ko digeral ngeen move forward with it as rapidly as it is.
Yeah.
Secondly, suñ message lu wara nekk moo nekk ne ñun Gambians yi ñun suñ problème nekkul ñu ni neen biir Gambia.
Yeah.
Suñ problème su wes bi la nekk di jógee. Wes ba ñu nekk di affect ni. Ba pare one leen comme remind leen comme problème yi DEI bi.
Yeah.
Because of those how to call it again, those were the ones who were sponsoring certain African leaders to destabilize Africa, to be challenging a president like Mr. Jammeh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that his country will be destabilized and they will remove him out, and the corrupt people will become and working together for their own interests.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Li mo neka suñ problem ñun Gambians.
Yeah.
So the longest the Jammeh was not the enemies of the Gambians.
Yeah.
But you know see sites of victims because of victims them there are a lot of allegations and lack of evidence.
Yeah.
Basically. So for you settle cover one guy even sir at ñeneen ñu nga xamne because kenn am nañu fa nekkul victims.
Yeah.
Why tamit ndax tamit su nekkee through justice mu ngi saaf tamit the victims in the court of law ndax judge bi amul pour lay de victims yi lan moo dox seen diggante ak nguur bi ba nguur bi di leen war a teg loxo.
The court will ask that criminal defense, then they laaj loolu yëpp su demee to court system dañoo laaj loolu yëpp. Yeah.
Exactly. So these are the most key sites which we can use to be able to clean up ourselves because of ñëpp xam nañ ne ay sos la.
Yeah.
Xam nga pour bugg a génne nguur gi rek jaraloon na leen ñu fabricate lot of allegations pour mun ko demonize destroy how to call it again reputation how to call it again reputation
character lañ bëgg yaaxa rek
yeah so da nga gis ne am nga rek loolu la fa taaju you know what I mean so lii dafa baax pour ñu leeral ko because of fu mu nekk nii nit yi kaani message bii nii lañ bëgg because of ñëpp a xam ne Jammeh was a very clean hearted man and hardworking somebody and he has love for his country and his citizens. Why now? Why all these things is happening now?
Why
we are not living in those old dark days.
Bepare tubab in the legal system. In the legal system, tubab mune, the common law says, common law mune, he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. Bo jele Ghana nga attack government be. If you get injured in it or you die in it, then you can't say you were a victim. Victim so you convict the suspect, the alleged person. Voila, if they find the alleged person wrong with substantial information, singa they neka victim. It's not because they claim they your victim ga. But hey ak nitki, you know now lutangen here, you refuse to say that you're the one that provoked the person. Nga na my victim because waji ponyembe mojena this dal dafla ponyenga danu si suuf. That doesn't mean waji lum def is wrong. What did you do to him? Just because you suffered more doesn't mean the other person is wrong. Please don't come here insulting Usainu Dabo or any other person. So my platform, please respect.
Mango address. Mango address stop insulting.
All right. Okay, Bama in the first lady. Lolan Bugade. Basor Jammeh, are you there?
Chill. Okay.
Okay, na egal fifi bon. Okay. No, doesn't look like it.
Why come let me learn every as the yen you make a sit kanam young uncle for the and yen learning then what a second what come to it call an agent take for the platform.
Okay.
Everybody appreciates it. My number one video, number two is not getting watch a video. Come on, what am I watching? My two was not paid. The more I take video. No, I mean, the man buying for a month today. No, the man book up because the people of that system. That's why they want the man sumala life ko damala block dumala buga ko anyway because damala life dan mo sa da nga pretend ada what if as your yaya demal ko de men ci pal na di sa nga aje di tibe da guy na jama de foro ñew de ko mom da pro ñu flow nonu pour test like this are fast ci tiara de no everybody no ko pose mu yakane okay all as all Gambian they are in for him. I'm going to be interview like the one they were okay. Victim, we don't let that. I'm going to how I put it about one day. To any video I am and a guy didn't talk about what you are in the arm supporter. What am we forget the Nabinane? Elephant video the value. He might disappoint. Complete our value.
Wow. Dega. Walaikum salam, first lady. Well, ban you them first lady, you them to Basor Jammeh 288.
Uncle for the Luna la yotan. Nama bukan ngeen def tamba lu gëna ci ko ko lu doon wax nañ man ko bena ba par lo nek do yeen ko walk on the ground bu ñew sa public walk la on the ground bu ñew sa price enemy yépp ku ko di daanu bi
absolutely
thank you du ma ci social media bi ay na keneen de wax du man ni Mariam te sama brother bi mom 100% exisa ñoo post le di amul dara lu ci social media li tax ñu ci ci mbir yaaya jam ñu dañ ci yaaya jam am de
The timing is wrong. Timing is wrong.
Please, bu dee fa ba ko tamane mu ngi ngeen nangu léegi pour comply ngeen wàll yéen ak ñu bàyyi di ko saaga di ko lifini am nga ñu naxante moom bañ dellu fa nekk benn pam.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, First Lady.
Wow, nuyu naa leen.
ñu nga fay nañ la.
Brother Tamba man lu ma bëgg a wax loolu mooy ne APRC yéen ñu focus ñu kenn bu ko may even leneen sax man su sañoon si man rek kenn du ko wax dara sax nañ ñu ko bàyyi xoolee sa duñ ko understand kuram sax duñ ko wax gis nga man bu ma ko déggee dama wax ne ma ne kii lan la su demee na dem lu mu tax yóbbu APRC understand because ñu bëgg APRC si seen heart they will stay for Jammeh understand so koo xamante ne dafa ñëw foofu pour ut lu moo yóbbal na dem yoona na dem it's very simple kenn bu ko wax dara kenn bu ko saaga kenn bu ko taf di def yeneen nañ ko bàyyi rek mu dem ñu xoolee ko noonu rek it's very simple man su desee si man loolu rek la ñu campagne ñu def ñu wax suñu wax ñu ignore ko mel ni yëkka bu naxari sax man loolu rek laa am pour wax naka support APRC kenn bu ko wax dara nañ ko bàyyi rek ñu xoolee ko noonu understand nga because dama xam ne su amoon good intention si président Jammeh du musa def loolu understand nga so lii mu ngi mel ni daf ko toogal lu yàgg la understand nga mu ngi ut yoon
ba pare dafa xaar ba APRC buñ daan juboo di delluwaat nekkaat benn party mu jéena si di announce press conference am bi but anyway gis nga man I will not have another program on him again is because nit ñi ñoo doon laajte dafa taxaw si turi APRC wala dafa taxawal boppam ak ñen ñoo ko sponsor ñena nekk si gannaaw ma ne am naa information since Tuesday nit ñi ñu ma yónnee different types of information ñu ne diw sanga moo ko pus am na ñu ko pus si gannaaw pour mu taxaw we will see lépp dafa fail su dee demut in the right process APRC endorsuñ ko President Jammeh endorsut ko he's just wasting his time it's a self-destruct button basically
wallahi naka brother la man first time ma ko dégg ma ne kii am na ko nekk si gannaawam understand loolu la suma xel bi dem because gis nga every time that they happen anytime comme président Jammeh gina wax leneen daf day happen di jóg rek xam nga pour destroy APRC supporters si seen mind xam nga bëgg a ñëw merloo understand nga wala teg ñu si naxar boo xamante ne waaye man suma sañoon kenn bu mu am naxar xam nga kenn bu mu am naxar
loolu mooy diversion technique tubaab yi loolu lañ dee def so suñu xamee ne heat baa ngi bari seen kaw then they create another heat somewhere to divert people so gisee ne yéen a ngi juboo then they create problems elsewhere loolu la ñoo def te that's exactly the same thing absolutely Jatu
Mr. Tamba ma ne platform yi nii buñ ko xeeb loolu moo tax la leen xam nga we need more people like you to be coming on board because of fu mu nekk nii soo bàyyee xel si yeneen platforms sax nuñ daan di bugg a demoniser Jammeh ak léegi is quite different
loolu du amaat
thank you very much
du amaat
ne they are coming back to their senses waaye ñun fu mu jaar ñu spread message bi fu mu jaar ñu spread message bi nu mu gën nam nga nu mu gën a waree su ko defee mu àgga fi mu war a àgga waaye su ñoo lambatu tamit balaa ñoo àgga fu ñu war a àgga dafa jël time you know what I mean so we need more talented people to come to the platform and exposing what is the real truth you know what I mean what is the real message da nga gis ne loolu noonu dina jàppale ñu bëri te ñu bëri tamit dinañ dem benn make up seen mind because ñu bëri ngay wax ñu bëri ñu ngi against Jammeh because of false allegations yuñ dégg si gémmiñu nit yi so ñun tamit suñ gën a siiwuñ tamit wax tamit lu nga xam ne mooy dégg bi ñu mun koo understand duñ mun a am fair and balance waaye man maa ngi gis ne fu mu nekk ni ñu bëri si ñoom léegi ñu ngee sorenda ba pare dégg mooy mujjee exactly dégg mooy mujjee you know what I mean waaye fu mu jaar tamit nga liggéey bi mun a si tal sa boppa xam nga loolu moo tax dama ne képp ku nga xam ne yaa ngi full of talent bul jéem a hide sa boppa na nga génn si nga expose nga xam nga wax li nga xam si Jammeh li baax li nga xam si moom li baax lu nekkoon intention am ak li baax lu mu daan def am na leen ma rek ma ne kii nekkutoon di challenge Gambian si kii West la daan amal affaire
ñu may jatu mu ñëw few minutes balaa ñu dem to Basor Jammeh Basor will come to you after Jatu
ma ngi leen a nuyu yéen ñëpp ma ngi doon déglu seen wax bi rafet na torop te li ma doon wax laa mi rek as usual lu ñoo def ñu def ko ci suuf yàlla xam na gis na Bakary Badjie mi ngeen a wax nii daf ñu jëloon rek dafa jëloon APRC mbuboo ko waaye xool bi nekkutoon APRC waaye dañ koo wax ne su soobee yàlla lim buga du ko am because ñi buga APRC they are there for APRC Yaya Jammeh buga bañ Yaya Jammeh ñi ko buga ba pare dañ ko buga seen biir xool bi su dee moom dafa jël nit ñi APRC foog ne dañ koo toppa loolu du am te waxul dëgg te yàlla du ko def because nit ñi soo gisee ñu choose ko APRC ya tax waaye su dee moom population bi am foog ne moom su diverté ñooñu dañ koo toppa du dem because ñooñu APRC leen tax a jóg
absolutely
dégg nga te moom li ñoo wax ne ñun Gambian bi li ma la doon wax as for the last time Lamin Tamba ñun Gambian bi dañ buggee dañ xiif Gambian bi dafa xiif ba pare Gambian bi dafa gom sëriñ kii ñi nga wax ne am na ñu ko puus dafa am luñ ko jox number 1 number 2 xëy na mu dem ci sëriñ bi naan ko di nga win yaa ngi fàttaliku time yi last coup d'état boobu bi Yaya Jammeh téye gaay toog ci télé bi naan sëriñ bi moo ma wax ne su ma duggee dinaa win yaa ngi fàttaliku
waaw
history boobu back years long time ago
remember na
exactly sëriñ bi moo ma wax lii sëriñ bi moo ma wax lii exactly so Gambian bi dafa gom sëriñ Gambian bi dafa buggee dafa xiif élection bi su jotee lii laa doon wax suñ leen joxee xaalis rek ñu jaay seen ngor kii Bakary Badjie daf ñu mbuboo woon APRC ñun ñu foog ne ñoo fa nekka waaye comme li ñoo wax rek la as far as li ma la doon wax rek comme ñun ñu ngee ut ñu ne kuy yor du saxat soo saxatee doo éega te xëcca bu dogut dina dikka sooy xëcca su dogut su yàggee dina egsi fi nga ko bugga de
exactly
so ñun nañ leen manko doon benn li ñoo def rek always nañ ko def ci ron parce que da ngaa gis plateforme yi ñëpp ak ñoo déglu moom Bakary mi ngeen a wax nii sax ku dem mu ngi online di ñu déglu
am na ko doon sax yàgg na foofu de waaw man
da ngaa gis ne ñun lu ñoo def rek yàlla moo tax ñu di ko def ak bugga suñu réew
absolutely
te yàlla gis na ne ci dëgga boobu lañ taxaw ak ñun ku ñoo mun di xeexal muy Yaya Jammeh bugga nañ mu dellusiwaat ci biir dëkk bi te yàlla xam na ne Yaya Jammeh defut lu bon Yaya Jammeh fonka na diineem Yaya Jammeh bugga na nitam Yaya Jammeh bugga na dëkkaam Yaya Jammeh ajaan na lu nit am tey billaay Burkina Faso kooku lum def tey bu fi Yaya Jammeh nekkoon dina def lu ko ëppa because he is proud of his people he is proud of his country and he is a good Muslim Yaya Jammeh bonut Yaya Jammeh soxor Yaya Jammeh iñaanut Yaya Jammeh dafa ajaan lu moo def daf see ajaan pour waa dëkkaam yi kon ñun nañ leen góorgóorlu li ma doon wax rek saa su ne nañ leen mankoo góorgóorlu ñu try lu ñoo mun di def understand ñoom Bakary Tombong Jatta lu ñoo wax nii ñoom ñëpp suñ kilifa lañ mun nañoo wax ak ñoom lu nekk rek waxtaan la as far as comme kii lu mu doon wax foo dee dégg na ne xaw ma miti na amoon xaw ma mu ngi wax ne dañ bugg a Jammeh ñu waat ñu try rek luñ mun di def with due respect lu nekk foog ñu teg si respect tam ñu try indi leen ñëpp ñun ñëpp ñu nekka together billaay suñ nekkatee together yàlla baax na dinañ wiin kii bu mu leen yëngal kii gis nga kii nañ ko taf bu kenn wax affaire am dafa mel ni dafa important is not important for us su dee lim def dëggala is not important na dem let him find his way ñun am nañ yàlla yàlla dinañu taxawal inshallah rabbi su dee dëgga rek lañ jóg ak Gambia rek lañ gis suñ xol yàlla xam na ne yàlla du dimbale nit kuy def lu bon dafaw Adama Barrow war naa xam ne this is the end of his year Adama Barrow mun a tuta dem mun ta go vidare maa ngi laaka Swedish bala lema mun ta dem forward waaw dafa war a xam ne this is the end of his year luy doy dafa doy te Gambian yi li ma doon wax last time rek Gambian yi we are here for you guys ñun ñu ngi Europe tey fi ma tëdda ni su ma neex ubbi suma fridge bi am lu ma neex ma lekka ba suur xalaatuma lekka xalaatuma naan ñun yéen a tax yéen mi nekk Gambia génn si leen yéen la ñoo dimbale yéen a tax ñuy wax yéen a tax ñuy dee yéen a tax ñuy sofa pour yéen la su affaire si jotee ngir yàlla génn si leen ñun ñu mun leen a jàppale ñu mun a liggéey suñ Gambia Gambia di suñu réew sax woy ba kenn fa benn góor laa gis ñu ko interview ci independent bi muy woy bi suma yaram bi dafa daw sax woy boobu lu miin rek Gambia ni génn si leen ñu jàppale leen Gambia waaye li ma ko doon wax la de independent bi xew na gis leen ñu nekkoon Makati Square xam nga lii la F doon waxtam Gambian bi yërëmut boppam loolu na uti independent toog leen seen kër yi wan leen ko ñun dañ xiif dañ mar loolu na uti ilifin Makati Square yéen a ngi xiif soona paas bi ngeen ñëwee foofu sa soo leen ko joxoon seen njaboot yi moo gën ngeen a fay paas di dem Makati Square loolu leen faa uti toog leen ngeen
ma ngi laa fàttalekul woy bi mu ne liggéey jot na Gambia am na boppam waaye loolu nekkul dëgg Gambia amagul boppam de
amaatut boppam
suuf si la am na njëriñ
loolu Jammeh moo ko waxoon back to the farm eat what you grow what you eat mu ngi wax loolu sax suma yaram a ngi daw am nga because of mu ngi jooy ne Gambia am na boppam waaye soo ko xoolee jamono bii nii tey Gambia amut boppam because of ay soldaari gan si biti ñu ñoo garde dëkk bu am boppam du nangu loolu
jërëjëf Jatu sa kaddu bi rafet na ñu may kii nii mu ñëwaat Basor Jammeh Basor yaa ngi si laan bi
asalaamaaleykum Mr Tambay no la nuyu
jërëjëf ni fay naa la
di nuyu oncle Fodé man la honorable Jammeh la da yir nga ñaawo
honorable naka
okay thank you
honorable Lamin Jammeh
Lamin Jammeh oh yeah thank you brother
thank you
wow
yes not all and take a yeah
thank you very much and I'm very happy to be invited and then start small come nako dore like foreign security bu nekk suñu dëkk bi di nga gis ne soo déggee ñu si sa Sénégal ñu ngi fight français seen boppam sax pour war leen a génnee seen dëkk so what are they doing in our country? That is the first question we should even ask ourselves concerning about the security section and what are the benefits that we are getting from them or because ñi soo xoolee seen nekk fii nii ñun gisuñu benn go further bu nga xamante ne lu dul rey suñu nit ñi ñu ngi ko xoolee Gambian yi luy problème bi mooy dañoo toog si ghetto bi di complain ne lii ak lii ba pare duñu mun a jël action towards our right human rights so da nga gis ne Gambian yi dañ néew doole foofu noonu trop man lu ma bëggoon mooy Gambian yi comme li ngay use plateforme yi nii the whole loan. I feel sorry because even from their talks Gambia react. Let us make a step. Let us make a hay while the sun sets. Because don't want to talk. I get to baroni. They are development action.
Yeah.
The government be want to do. Peace or other processor, a peaceful processor. That I just know how they are back up. They want to know man the Mali and the small boy. No, do you would take a sick up. Gambian in toxic boba, you want to demolish boba.
Yeah.
So can do not get fenen. Umuti get fenen of Alamunio Mulorno. Why can you get fenen when you put Dimbaleno? I Usman Songo talk do my fire talk now Usman Songo clearly. Those people are going to look for their country.
Yeah.
It is their first priority.
Yeah.
Doing Musa new, you know, the new Tahawal Gambia. Pepper and Yum am problem Hamade, then go or solve.
Yeah. With them.
Ñom seen interest la ñoo jëk a bala ñu seet Gambia so Gambia si ñoo wara musi lool Gambia man fogo na ñu waron nañu passer ci level bobu non suñu politique wi sa dafa wara change
dega
amna waxtaan yi nga xamantene non dafa wara nekkal lu nga xamantene dafa wara dugg ci media bi wa amna yu nga xamantene warta aga ci media bi wa da nga gis ne non ñun politique bi dañ gis ne lu nekkal legi fu nekk ni da nga ko wara duggal ci social media bi which is not right.
No.
Okay, my last thing is, concerning about Honorable Bakary Badjie, I was so disappointed, but it's not a surprise to me. Because Bakary Badjie, mostly, this engagement, use a person to get popularity. The mom, right now, he's succeeded.
Yeah.
Whilst, mom defangu dara Gambia fini Bakary Badjie kañ lañ ko xam demba lañ ko xam té mu xési mu ne mo nafa solo to Gambian right now they were wise in selecting presidents.
Yeah.
Gambia wara passer fu no nit jóg fale rek ñëw rek nga né dang ko bëgg fal tek ko so lolu dafa wara passer fu nekk ni.
Yeah.
So for that matter man bëgguma duga much about him. Luma buga moy nañ ko baye mom ak sagwa mi mu dem ci boba na su dene be yaga sa mun na revoke wadi mon dero ci wadi so lola am to contribute thank you very much Mr. Gamba.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you very much. Appreciate na time bo jox platform be pour contribute to program be. I know something for a fact. You know boy yakam to yere ya. So Fifi, welcome to the program. Thank you, Honorable Jammeh. Thank you. Alaikum salam, Fifi.
Nuinalen brothers here, my sisters here. There is some little lumapuga back on what Chile Boy said about the victims. Victims who are they? Who are these victims? Aklan line def. Manam fong ne kom nit bala hanga the thing is ñun African yi Gambian si bopam salamu na wax ne kuñ do ku door duñ dé gis koku do way kuy jóg pour fayu dañ dé wax ne ku ko togn
yeah
té lolu warut ci ñun war nañu mëna xam lan mo tax be koku def lolu nonu ñoñu lan lañ def be lolu wara am lolu moy wax bi té question bobu nonu kenn dug la ko dee nangoo wax te kenn duy taxaw mu wax la ne lii moo tax ñu def lii ñoom buggu ñoo déggal luñ bugg a dégga mooy Yaaya Jammeh moo rey moo def lii moo def na nga just because of dañ bugg a yaaxa his character te loolu ñun duñ ko nangu back this on TRRC this Sana Sabally ñu ko doon buñ ko doon laajte about this killing issue mu ne waa moom moo ko def waaye si biir wax bi dafa ne he gave a quote when a snake approach to bite you and you happen to have the chance to cut that head, the body is useless. So when someone is attempt to kill you and you have the chance to defend yourself, you can. It's your right to defend yourself. So those victims, you say that they are victims. Lan lañ def bañ wara ñu war leen rek su de loolu am na luñ nekk di wax ci jaame
te Fifi if you look at it this way li nga wax ni dégg la suñ constitution bi section 18 subsection 4 soo fa demee A to E loolu la wa mu ne the state should take proportionate action boo xam ne mun na nullify attack buy ñëw wala attack buy happen state mun na use power to restore order commensurate force mun na use commensurate force to restore order or to quell any uprising. Constitution bi loolu la wa section 18 kuma gomut demal ci suñ constitution bi look at section 18 go to subsection 4 and you'll find what I'm telling you. Constitution bi dafa just state and its securities to quell any uprising boo xam ne is violent wala ku ñëw pour attack state bi you can take any action including so they ñooñu they are armed, they have arms wala they are using violence to do something mun nga use violence to put them down. Constitution bi dafa joxoon every government that power. Yeah.
So Monica problem moo tax ñun dañ am to pour fight together and stand on one ñun APRC bi ñoo war a nekk benn ñu fight this together. Fo ñu boole ñun ñëpp suñu xol yi ñu bàyyi comme wax fu mu nekk ni wax waruñu this Bakary Badjie issue kooku moom xamul lu mu doon su xamul lu mu doon tànka bu mu teg fu mu teg tànkaam te du fa teg tànkaam because moom lu mu doon ñun xamul loolu noonu. Anyila jola manju don ko regem fisul wale.
Yeah.
So mom to them tebe wara disappoint, especially APRC. It doesn't move us an inch. Moving you an inch. Mom def lum def.
Sorry. The mom go observe a point. Fifi, it's not a jola name. You're sounding like a serer am wewa kuyura.
Serer bu dega jola la. Hana serer duñ de dega jola.
No, I'm a jola. Yeah.
Okay.
So mom, it doesn't move and he does not move us an inch. APRC, we will stand together and fight this together.
Yeah.
And we will do it as one. So man len di ñaan rek di len ñaan su dee dama wax kaddu boo xam ne nga rek mooy loolu.
Yeah. Dega. And that's what.
Okay, Lamin, dama bëgg ñëw sorry, Lamin, carry on.
No, you can comment for there, then we go to user after you. User 3276, yeah. And then to Jasio.
Lamin.
Yeah.
Wow, jërëjëf. Pour summarize li nga xam ne loolu lañ doon wax fii.
Yeah.
Ba pare jaar si li nga xam ne loolu nga wax mooy last topic bi mooy the present predicament of the Gambia.
Yeah.
Gambia naka la mel fan lañ tollu léegi. Waaye balaa maa dugg si loolu dama bëgg a gërëm ñu nga xam ne ñoo fi wax because dafa mel ni que dañ summarize suñu wax bi yëpp benn la dañ pot luñ mun a def rek foog ñu delluwaat back to the party. Party bi dañ ko war a seetaat bu baax a baax ñi nga xam ne ñooñu la yàlla wërsëgal ñu jox leen place ñu nekk si executive ñu nekk suñ kanam. Of course in the Gambia ak si diaspora bi fii ñun mi nga xam ne ñun ñoo fi nekk dañu war a gis ne ñun ñëpp ñu génn mu am ñu nga xam ne foog ñu sacrifice.
Yeah.
Am na ñoo xam ne ñooñu moom yàlla moo ko binda si ñoom mel ni ki Lamin Tamba. To lead and to lead people loolu yàlla def koo def si nit. waaye parti bi wastu jot na pour ñu seetaat suñ bopp ñu seet suñ strength. What they call as analysis. ñu seet suñ doole bi fan la nekk. That's our strength. We look at our weakness. We try to solve that weakness using the strength that we have.
Yeah.
And then we capitalize on the opportunities that is there. When we rectify that weakness, we take the opportunities which is available to us.
Yeah.
Then we should be able to take care of the threats. Can you make us a ground especially now with the social media?
Yeah.
Just my revise land back to when we all started APRC, where we did so on. It's not necessary. When it comes to politics, activity is an ongoing process. We learn from it and rectify the present to be able to determine what the future should be for us.
Yeah.
Lulu suñ ko sété dañ wara gis né APRC as a government dafa am li nga xamné lolu la taxawal. It has a belief. APRC dafa am philosophy. APRC dafa am gis-gis. Pour ñu mëna aga fi ñu wara dem doomu APRC dañu war a gis seen bopp si biir APRC mu nekk seen miro ñuy gis seen bopp si biir APRC tamit doomu APRC ñu nekk miro APRC di gis boppam si nit ñi ñu nga xam ne ñu ngi si biir te duñ dee gis seen bopp si APRC ñooñu dee isil ay tolof waaye loolu duñ leen suñ bopp because doomu aadama mutut so loolu te ñu am ay façon yi nii ñu nga xam ne dinañ dugg si jàppaa ñun ñuy dem ba aaga ñu stop because gisuñ seen boppa biir APRC te ñoom so based on those facts li ma ñaan askan bi mooy nañ seet suñ boppa 8 years today Yaya Jammeh demee let's go and look at it man yàlla def ma warsakal ne I've seen the education subsector because I was teaching 1994 by 2016 we have seen the emergence of schools education bi fan la dem employment bi lan la isi schools rek la war di si biir schools yi bi nga xam ne opposition yi dañ ko nangu kenn weddi wut ko new political party MPP bu ñëw gis nañ ko weddi wuñ ko xale yu ndaw juddu démba bor set tey ñu dem Scotland ou Sweden ñu ne leen docteur ñoom seen bopp sax gis nañ ko because ñoo ko wax si radio station ñu ne every 2 meters diameter di nga fekk school accessibility everything was there in fact as a result because of that university those doctors are able to have employment in the Gambia otherwise they would have stayed from Togo today ñooñu ñu ngi doon wax so many things te ñu ngi change pour war a dem ne ñu ngi support Barrow so you have to look at it ñu ñoo ooyee youths from 35 years to 50 years 75% of our population mooy youths mooy ndaw yi nga xam ne seen xel yaa ngi correct seen yaram ñu ngi mu te society out of that 70% you have a good number of about 45% who are going through the back way you have a substantial amount percentage ñu nga xam ne amuñ liggéey these are the very people that they use pour ñu am luñ bëgg a am APRC nag loolu lañ fi génnee na yu si xam ne from 1963 ba 2000 nguur bi fi nekkoon ba Yaya Jammeh ñëw nguur bi fi nekkoon mënuñoo isi benn loi boo xam ne dafa dooleel ndaw yi si wàllum politique ak ñu participer si politique kan moo defar loi boobu noonu jox ndaw yi power mooy président Jammeh an act of parliament youth act bi nga xam ne dafa create youth commission mu create youth bureau mu create youth pour ñu participer in the political dispensation mu wàññi at yi nga xam ne loolu la nit ñi war a sànni karta from 23 to 18 years tey ku nekk 18 years soo amee karta mun ngaa sànni nit mun nañ laa sànni ba pare ñu dooleel leen pour ñu mun a participer the same youths tey ñooñu la ñoo nax in order to ñoom ñi nga xam ne ñu si kaw to ñu am liñ bugga président Jammeh mu def an act of parliament dooleel jigéen yi before independent and after independent am balaa moo ñëw jigéen soo ñëwee like UK nga am doom nga sey ak tubaab mu nekk doom boobu noonu balaa Yaya Jammeh di ñu amutoon right pour mu nekk citizen because yow jigéen nga dégga waaye man ma nekk góor ma ñëw fii ma takk tubaab ma am ak moom doom am naa right doom boobu noonu Gambian la Yaya Jammeh moo ko génnee mu ne loolu du am fii góor di ñëw takk foreigner mu am doom mu nekk Gambia jigéen su ñëwee mu si ak foreigner su amee doom dafa nekk Gambia ana jigéen tey di seen jigéen ñooñu la ñoo fekk si marché bi waxuma la si tali bi de si marché bi fuñ toog ñu yaxa seen table yi yaxa seen palaat yi saaga leen humiliate leen palaat yooyu noonu table yooyu noonu ñooy fay dépasse ñooy fay school ñooy faj xale yi ñooy def university payment ñooy fay rent di dimbale seen jëkkër yi
amuñ benn yërmande
ñoo leen ko def it is the very Gambians police yu nga xam ne taxpayers ñun ñoo leen a fay suñu jaay lu ñoo jaay ñu fay tax loolu la ba pare they will do that to them loolu da lu fifi wax Gambian to work Gambians ndeysaan it's another thing ñu jógee fa as we are talking, as I'm talking today, Deputy Speaker Mune, so neke MP or councillor or minister, so nekut MPP, do just President Adama Barrow, do muna agafu. That in itself is politics of deception.
Yeah.
Tudega, munta am, so fekele lula nyo we do yon pour ñu def ko.
Yeah.
So